G'day and welcome into a new campaign playing as Mordor. And I'm not even going to try and roll the R on it because one, I'm terrible at rolling R's, and two, you'll then expect me to do it all the time. So it will just be Mordor. Not to be confused with door or doors, just Mordor. Welcome in, everyone. G'day Tangled. G'day Nowem Baron. Oh my gosh, finally. It's happening. At long last, after many long years gazing into the Palantir, used every 12-ish hours or 3 streams as he could word it, the Dark Lord has finally gained control of the greatest tactician in all Middle-earth, and through him, the Dark Lord intends to bring the free peoples to ruin. The thing is about Sauron is he actually doesn't need me. He does pretty well without me. Everyone else needs me. Sauron wins regardless. Sir, I swear to watch every single episode of Mordor from till the final episode. Well, look, Nowem Baron, that tells me that you don't watch every episode of every other series. And I'm gonna have to come for you. Mordor, what do we got? Our leader is Sauron. Yeah, Witch King. Our capital is Barad-dûr. I'm not going to try and do the ring inscription. The starting location. The realm of Mordor is geographically isolated. Mountains protect the heartlands on 3 sides, and allies cover the gap to the east. This gives Mordor a very safe early game. Okay, except we're going to be against Gondor, who has anti-player bonuses. And they're the strongest good faction in the game. Yep. Early game. There are not many rebel regions for Mordor to expand into before they must face an enemy. Gondor already shares a border with you at the start of the game. Oh, they must get Eastern Osgiliath off the bat. I was kind of hoping to use that as a bit of a delayer with the neutrals there, a la what I do with Gondor, but it appears that may not be the case. Start of the game, and we'll press for Minas Morgul. To the north, you can claim some of the deserted lands between Udin and Mirkwood, but your vassal Dol may try to take them. Also, applying pressure to Gondor as soon as possible is advised. Okay. Military overview. Mordor is a faction of many talents, but they focus on cheap, poor quality orcs. With overwhelming numbers, your armies will pin down their enemies, whilst the various elite units you have deal the killing blow. Your armies have poor morale, poor armor quality, and poor weapon quality. Gee, you're really selling it. But vast numbers and powerful generals. The Nazgul and their Dark Numenorean entourage will keep your hordes fighting long after the enemy has fled in fear. That sounds good. Unbreakable orcs. Special features, respawning Nazgul and Sauron's return, the One Ring mechanic. We get Great Beasts, Dark Numenoreans, and Olog High. And noble units, Temple Knights, Olog High, Great Beasts, etc, etc. We are an infantry-focused faction, which I like. I do love a good infantry grind. Strong starting settlements, Ilari generals, and large unit size. Our victory conditions is simply to hold 80 regions. What's short? 50? I mean, I'm tempted to put short on. I mean, we can do whatever we want. I'll just put on long anyway. 80 regions is a lot. Like, if I'm being honest. 80 regions, wow. Just Mordor is all we need to hold, or Barad-dûr. Very hard, very hard. And I think there's no more to say except to get in there. Let's get in there. Let's stick 'em. And in doing so, Sauron has stolen the greatest hope of the free peoples. He's ensnared. He's ensnared me. The thing is, I will, to begin with, make Mordor weaker. But in time, the strength will come with tactics and not necessarily money. Okay. Oh, we're the bad guys. I don't think there's anything here that actually pertains to us. Pretty sure. I mean, yeah, we now get like all city upgrades. Don't get boats. It's all pretty standard stuff. Now, is this just... This kind of looks like flavor text. Yeah, we're not going to read all this. Let me just get to the bottom and see if it is flavor text. Yeah. Okay, so... I mean, well... If you watch it on YouTube, you can pause it and read it if you wish to, but we're not going to... We're going to read all of that today. And today's stream is reading the tribes. This looks like script related. The power of our Lord Sauron holds great sway over the tribesmen of Rhûn, Harad, and Cairn, and the men there follow Melkor as all should, yes. In bargains and shows of power done long ago, the tribesmen are required to send troops to our aid so long as we maintain healthy relationships with them. So if Cairn goes good, we lose this. That sucks. As long as our banners fly in unity and we construct a camp for them, we can call upon these troops directly. The Easterlings will slowly send us battalions of their most heavily armoured warriors, and the Southrons and Varrigs will send valuable mounted battalions, along with some foot divisions to supplement our own hordes. We don't care about the foot troops, really. Should our treaties dissolve, then the men of the tribes will abandon our cause. Well, the most important thing I see there is we get Cav, right? Because the thing that Mordor suffers from is Cav. You don't have any Cav in your natural roster, I think. Very similar to dwarves that way. So we're gonna get Cav from our Easterling and Candish friends. The Nazgul, this also looks script related. The One Ring has been missing for countless years now, and has appeared on the books of history as only a softly spoken whisper. Wherever it lies, the ring yearns to return to our master. He calls to it each and every day, but silence is all that calls back. Oh, my heart breaks. Oh, why haven't we helped Sauron earlier? Yet hope is kindled anew. We're the good guys. Hope. Hope is the word, you know, the rebels in Star Wars, they're all about hope. You know, the hope of the West, you know. Aragorn thinks he's always talking about hope. We've got hope too. Evil guys have hope. Yet hope is kindled anew. A faint song calls from the west. It can only be the One Ring. Our master must have it, and so his most faithful servants have been dispatched. Camul, Lagrin, and Mr. A have been sent to Dol Guldur to guard the passages of the Anduin and the Gladden rivers. They will not return lest their fortress falls. Each of the others, however, will return in time with news of their search. They will come back to the Dark Tower not as one, but individually, and the Witch King will likely be the last to return. He may yet be gone for another 12 years, 50 turns. Now, hang on a second. That means a year is 4 turns. We're getting more confirmation of that. Leofric was not sent as it falls to him to lead the armies of Mordor in the Witch King's absence. So we have one Nazgul. The rest are off gallivanting around, you know, stopping in on Shire hospitality and stealing apple pies from windows. Hey Dodo, welcome in. The world is already controlled by Mordor. They just don't know it yet. You have Temple Knights, but they're rare. Yes, we do. They are very rare. G'day, Baron Killer, welcome in for Mordor. No one believes they're the villain. Even Sauron believed, rightly so, of course, that he was in the right. Or was it the left? I'm not sure, but it's definitely there. So let's have a look at what we have. As per always, we do kind of a little faction overview to begin with. We should do sound options first, though. Where are we at? Oh, it's a little soft. Just be hearing my voice and nothing else. It should be up at 90. Good. Okay, what do we have? So we are the bastion of Sauron himself and the great enemy of the free peoples. Mordor is one of the most powerful nations in Middle-earth and can muster the forces of men and orc alike. We are the Shadow of Melkor, which gives us growth in our cities. So that's nice. Okay, tribute camps. Tribute camps be constructed in Barad-dûr, Minas Morgul, and the Morannon that allows Mordor to muster further forces from the eastern nations of Cairn, Rhûn, and Harad. Okay, so 3 settlements. So we probably want to build them up as our military settlements. And probably Durthan, because that's where we get our Nazgul from. Or not Nazgul, our Dark Numenorians. Nazgul. In service to Mordor are the fell and foul. fruity and wonderful Nazgul. Fallen, remembered kings and sorcerers. While Mordor only begins with one Nazgul unlocked, the other 5 will slowly unlock as turns pass. As long as Mordor holds Barad-dûr, the Nazgul will return and respawn there if they are slain. Furthermore, if Mordor holds Dol Guldur and one of the Nazgul assigned to Dol Guldur perishes, they will return to Barad-dûr and respawn under the command of Mordor. So what you're saying is that we should do an expedition to Dol Guldur. That's kind of what I'm reading into this. If we go take Dol Guldur, then the Nazgul become ours. We'll have to see how well Dol Guldur will probably go poorly because they're our allies, so they'll probably do garbage. Which is something I probably haven't accounted for in this campaign, how badly my allies are going to go. Black Númenóreans. Mordor can call upon the dreaded Black Númenórean temple units by constructing black temples in Durthang. Oh! And! I see an and! And key Númenórean regions. Numinas. Pff. Thanks. Fornost. Pff. Thanks. Tharbad. Pff. Thanks. Isengard. That's actually reasonably close. Isengard. Amansul. Pff. Thanks. Dol Amroth. That's good. That's close. Umbar is reasonably close. Oh, and Minas Tirith. Righto. Okay. Minas Tirith is the close one. Excellent. We get no building limitations and have regular access to level 1 to 3 armor. Great. The ring script. As the Bastion of Sauron himself, Mordor can only have one option for the ring. A general must capture the settlement the One Ring has been located in and bring it to Barad-dûr. Once done, Sauron will return in a corporal form, as opposed to a major form or a general form, and can lead the armies of Mordor personally. I know that's corporal. Okay. J-Tone, welcome in. You're not late at all. That one is incorrect. Durthang is the only place with a dark temple. The other settlements give you temple units from their unique buildings. Yeah, but you can still get them. Yeah, you just get them from their unique buildings. Yeah, that's what I kind of read into that. Dan was like watching Twitch like a hawk and then had to have a shower. Clearly need to launch an expedition to Fornost and build a northern Orc kingdom. Well, they say they have it. Numinas and Fornost. It says it there. Numinas, Fornost, Tharbad, Isengard, Amansul, Dol Amroth, Umbar, Minas Tirith. So I'm gonna take it their word. Now, we get some unique buildings. Let's have a look. We get the Black Gate. I mean, it gives me nothing. It gives me a whole bunch of text, a whole bunch of useless text. A reinforced gate. Okay, cool. I get the Towers of the Teeth. You better not be nothing. Wow. Public order bonus due to law, 5%. Good stuff. I'm impressed already. Nothing special there. Nothing special. Okay, Minas Morgul. We get a tower here, don't we? Tower of the Moon. Ah, now we're talking. Okay, 5% public order bonus, reinforced gate. Okay, whatever. 2 free upkeep units, excellent, and public orders bonus due to happiness. Okay, 2 free upkeep unit is good. I'm happy with that. Gives me a little bit of something to work with. Anything down here? Nope. Favorite Tharband? Nope. There. I mean, there's things there, but nothing unique. What about Barad-dûr? Surely we get something here, don't we? Okay, we get the Ithil Stone. Ooh. Okay. So I actually don't think we get melee weapon bonuses from our guild. So Ithil Stone gives us a melee weapon bonus for melee and range. Retraining cost reduced and increase in tradable goods. That's nice. That's really good, actually. I'm happy with that. And this gives us extra wall defenses, which is BS. Because I know what the Barad-dûr map is. It doesn't give you any extra wall defenses. What a load of garbage. Retraining cost reduced by 20% again? I mean, what are you going to be retraining? I guess you're sending troops there to get weapon upgrades. Public order bonus due to law. Okay, but I think also something to note is these are all citadels, right? Citadel, Citadel, Citadel. That's a castle. Citadel. Castle. 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 And large encampment. What tier is that? Large encampment. Pretty high tier, actually. Yeah, good.
Okay. In terms of what do we have? Do we have some agents? Yes, we do. So we have we have the Mouth of Sauron. Here he is. He's got a biography. We should read it. Blackgate and Tower of Teeth used to give you the Harad canned rune units. It was changed to be a building line in version 5. 5% lore does... Yeah, 5% lore is not too bad, but I mean, I was hoping for a little bit more. I mean, you're playing this powerhouse, it's already GG. Okay. The Mouth of Sauron was a dark Numenorean who acted as the voice of Sauron and as his lieutenant. Very little is known about him other than he is either 68 years old or 3,000. Fairly sizable difference. But he is a mortal man, which makes the former number more likely. Additionally, he is present at the Black Gate when the Free Peoples assault Mordor to buy Frodo time and a chance to destroy the ring. He is the Mouth who orders the armies of Mordor to attack after it is clear neither side will surrender. The fate of the Mouth is unknown. He flees back to Mordor before sending out the armies and disappears from recorded history. Okay, cool. He's our emissary. Well, you know what? What's our diplomacy? I think we're gonna send him to Rune to get some map information or something. So head this way.
Tomorrow's journey awaits.
Go over here.
Stopping
go
here.
Talk to them. And then we have a spy. Okay, right. Mr. Spy, you're gonna go be spying on Matt here.
Hurry up.
Okay, so they do. Okay, so they have more Gondor tier units as the AI than what the player has in the first 60 turns. And that's just there.
Ready.
Maybe he's 3,068. No, it was 68 or 3,000. It didn't say over 3,000. Didn't say more than 3,000. Murder Faramir turn 1. I mean, I guess he's in the fort.
No sleeping here.
I think we'd probably just lose, right? I think I think the 3 Athelian Rangers would probably beat us. Come over here. Come up on this hill. Let's have a look what we can see.
This way.
Over this way. Old Denethor. This is better. Archer Militia. This is what I'm looking for. That's what I like to see. Oh. Hang on.
Ready.
Hang on.
Hurry up.
I can't see.
Stay right there.
Okay. Sure. I mean, sure. Okay. Sure. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Ready.
Can you keep an eye on where he goes? Please keep an eye on where he goes. Gondor on that anti-player steroids. That guy has Veterans of Osgiliath, by the way. Or this one. Oh, sure. Yeah. Okay. The anti-rush stack. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, that definitely changes my initial thoughts. I thought we were going to send all our troops out, go take Eastern Osgiliath, go take Karandros, and sit there and while we build up behind. But this is concerning because this army here just by itself could probably beat everything we have. Unless we have, I mean, we just have Orc Archers, Orc Host. We are not AI Mordor, Morannon Guard. Oh my goodness. This is just trash. I mean, we have a Nazgul, which I think if we click on him, we get a story. We'll do that in a moment. Pretty sure anyway. I think the same as the Nazgul for Dol Guldur. G'day Jetters, welcome in. Now you got this, it ain't nothing. Right. Well, we'll do our last bit of... actually, no, we need to go through building trees. What do we have? So castles. So we get barracks. Oh, it's only 2 tiers. That's nice, actually. So we get straight to Black Urk units. Same with rangers, 2 tiers. Yeah, good. Okay, happy with that. The beast cage is where it's at. They require, though, a guard barracks. And a guard barracks requires a slave quarters. Okay, rangers require a slave hall. Great beasts, though. Blacksmith, tier 3. We get troll catapults. 1 tier of
port, 2 tiers of roads, storehouse. Now, we got... Oh, they're good mines. I'm actually going to have to look at which mines are the best to see which ones to build first. We do get the Fighter's Hall, which at tier 3 you get the weapon bonus, but I mean you never get tier 3, so it's likely just to be tier 1 or tier 2. Trans and Melkor, we get population growth increase, castle halls, yep, 6 and 4. Garrison, standard. Oh, what do we get to retrain from the way station? Sauron's Will, Morgul Chosen. Excellent. I was hoping they were on the list. Southron, so these must be all our special units. Southron Lancers, Southron Warband, Marauders, Loke Gamp Rim, Loke Innis Rim, Varag Lancers. Trolls, Olog High, Great Beast. So we get a really good way station. That's actually super helpful. That's a super good way station. Oh yeah, that'll help a ton. And then standard health building. Like where is our... Go to Morannon. Where is it? Tribute Camp. The tier 1 gets Southron Lancers, Southron Warband, and Marauders. In all honesty, I mean, Southron Lancers are going to be pretty good. Southron Warband, I mean, they're a decent infantry. They're probably better than most of our infantry. Marauders will probably not be getting too many of, but I mean, early they're still cav. They're pretty garbage. Their movement speed's not bad, 120%. But tier 2 is where it's at, I believe. What do we get? Where'd it go? Am I blind? I'm as blind as a bat. I'm sure it's right here. Do I... Not... Am I in the wrong... I'm in the wrong city. Tribute Camp. Dominion Camp. So we get... Oh, there's only one of them, though. Loke Gamp Rim. Oh, yeah. Loke Innis Rim. And Varag Lancers. Yeah, okay. That's really good. That's really, really good. I'm going to enjoy using these fellas. Okay, because that really... Our infantry is just there to die, really. And then they're going to do the work. Excellent, 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 excellent. Very happy with that. So, Mordor? Yes, Jetters. There's going to be lots of door. Lots of Mordor. So with the rising threat of Mordor, the steward has called upon all the fiefdoms to forge an army to strike down the threat of Mordor before it extends out of the barren lands. Yes. Yes, they have. If you beat elven armies with goblins, haha, beating Gondor armies ain't nothing even with low-tier orcs. Except the High Elves had one settlement. Gondor's a little different to that. Yeah, except when you beat an elven army, that's it. Beat a Gondor army, another will arrive next turn to take its place. Yeah, that's my point. That is my point. You missed Door already? Yes. Door was excellent. Look, I need to actually do something. I'm just sitting here. We've been going for almost over 20 minutes. So, here's my thoughts. We need to send all our troops that are in these backwater settlements to the front line. They need to get in here.
Ready for fighting.
G'day, Decibel992. Hi PM, watch your campaigning on YouTube. They're so good that I did not want to wait to put them on YouTube and come watch you live on Twitch. Appreciate it, Decibel. Welcome in, and yeah, we're about to get going here. It's fine. Gondor has super weak units. Yeah, apparently, apart from all of the doom stacks they spawn with. So, all of you are gonna start heading to there, right? We do have a 4 tier and a 4 tier, so we don't have to maximize that. I think we're going to try and do like a little bit of turtling to begin with. Now, is this guy free upkeep? He is. Okay, because we're going to be leaving these generals. He is not free upkeep. So we get 6,000 gold. I would like to spend on a slave pit. He needs to be free upkeep. Then the rest of you keep marching over. Get to here, and we can go to that fort when need be. Or disband them. You can always recruit more. No, I think early game that money is important. Like, what is a... I mean, these guys are 550 gold, 560 gold. I wouldn't just 360. I mean, that's a decent chunk of gold. I know they're 135 upkeep. I mean, maybe it would be better to disband them. 135 upkeep. I'll march them across. I'm marching them. We value our orcs. We value them. They're gonna come over. We can go to there.
We have completed an objective.
Over to here. And then you lot as well. Actually.
Might leave you there.
No sleep
Move
in
you.
here.
Hang on. Do you give us a we click on you?
Listen up.
Do you give us a story or something? I thought if you clicked on the Nazgul... Oh, there we
Sleep
go.
in here.
Leofric the Bowed. Bowed, I guess. Leofric was born in a simple life, and for all the years of his youth, he lived the life of his forefathers as a shepherd in the vast plains of Ravanion. He grew tall and strong, and was contented. As tradition dictated... Now, this is all made up. This isn't proper lore. When Leofric was 10, his father gave to him his first sword, a sturdy blade of simple steel forged by the smithies of Glembreth. Leofric quickly set himself apart with the sword and proved to be something of a natural. Far more than that, he possessed a skill with the blade that none in the north had seen in living memory. In time, his fame as the untrained swordsmaster spread, and eventually challengers came to test their mettle against this wonder boy from the plains. 10 more summers passed, and his fame and strength grew and grew until there was none left to challenge him. Little did he know that by far his greatest challenge was already mustering to the south. To begin with, none knew from whence they came, and worse still, none expected them. They were horrible, vile creatures that lolloped across the ground with clumsy and unnerving strides. Snarling and biting as they came, they fell upon towns and camps in the dead of night, and their skin was blackened and charred as though they were created in fire itself. The Northmen swiftly came to call them the Burning Death, but the elders knew what they were: Orcs. Their presence in the north were more than just petty raiding parties. A vast army had been sent from the south to enslave the hardy Northmen for the machinations of the Dark Lord. At this time, the Northmen had no king, and they lived in a small townsteads or as farmers and nomads on the plains. This is sounding remarkably like Season 1 of Rings of Power, by the way. Going where the herds led them. In times of strife, they looked to village elders for guidance, but not leadership. With no central figure to rally behind or to give hope and guidance, panic spread amongst the north like wildfire. There were many strong warriors amongst the Northmen, but without a captain or a strategy, they couldn't hope to hold back the rising tide. All was to change, however, when the Burning Death finally came upon Leofric's homestead. By that time, he knew of the Orcs well. Everyone did. He knew it would only be a matter of time before their plundering attacks brought them to their home. He had made ready. He began by teaching any who would wield a blade the art of swordsmanship. Young lads, old farmers, staunch wives, tall sons, and brave daughters. Sounds like Magnificent Seven now. First his homestead, then his neighbours, and beyond. It was not long before word spread that a champion had risen in the north and was assembling an army to end this plague once and for all. Hundreds flocked to his homestead to fight by his side or to learn from his master. Leofric spoke to each and every person who came to his home. Now he sounds like Agamemnon. This is borrowing some ideas from various places. And they found in him hope. Hope that the dying ruins of the north could be born again under a brighter star. Admiration for Leofric grew strong, and his simple homestead grew into a ramshackle and makeshift city. The elders, who had been forced to seek refuge with Leofric, came together and resolved to see the north return to glory. They called to Leofric in the dead of night, and before a crowd of some 10,000, they proclaimed him Leofric I, King of all Northmen. News of his coronation spread wide, and in time this news came to the Orcs themselves. The Orcs had grown fat from easy victory after easy victory, and they had complacent in their success. They underestimated the Northmen and thought nothing of this upstart king, and marched to meet him with little concern. Leofric proved not only to be a man of the people, a warrior of honour, and a true son of Ravanion, but also a master tactician. His armies dealt an earth-shattering blow to the Orcs, and a ripple of this defeat was felt in the heart of Mordor itself. My goodness. Let me just take a break for a second. G'day, Soup Sync. Welcome in. Appreciate it. We value our Orcs here? Yeah, we do. Just one more thing, consider maybe around turn 40, I think will pop up can script. Yeah, the can script will pop. And they could get evil or good, yeah. That's a long way away. And if that happens, we'll just throw some infantry in a settlement and they'll send Cavitus and we'll be fine. Damn, Rings of Power ruining everything. Leofric and his army then scoured Ravanion, gathering more supporters and scattering and slaughtering any Orc that came along their path. Oh my goodness, how long is this? Someone had a fun writing this. Their success threatened to boil over into a very crusade against the home of the Burning Death and Northmen from all Ravanion crying out for vengeance. Instead, their cries were challenged by the most feared being of all, Sauron. Riding northward, an army numbered in the hundreds of thousands, come to put down the upstart king once and for all. Sauron met Leofric's army in the very heart of Ravanion. There he called on Leofric to meet him in the field in single combat. Leofric met the call. He stood before the dark visage of the Lord of Shadow, and he did not waver. Sauron felt the power, strength, and honor of this man, and his mind saw opportunity.
He spoke to Leofric. I see you have earned your reputation as King of the North well, boy, but your advisors feed you untruths. I come here not as a conqueror, but as an ally. Your command of this people is to be commended, and I see in them a strength I never thought possible. Further bloodshed here would be folly. I offer you a simple exchange. My army will disband, return south, and not trouble your land or your people again. You can live in peace. In return, I ask only that you accept this simple ring as a token of my esteem and wear it always to remind you of our accord here today. What say you? Leofric did not speak. He looked out at Sauron's gathered horde and the threat that would forever reside in the south of his land. His ancestors' land, his people's land. Silently he raised his arm, his hand widespread. Suddenly he clenched his fist, and in an instant the sky was darkened with the black shafts of the Northmen. Leofric's forces were gravely outnumbered, but the Orcs, even those led by Sauron himself, could not hope to content them with the storm of precise arrow fire that whistling towards them. Thousands of the enemy were cast down in the initial volleys, but this was not their first battle. The Orcs quickly regrouped and raised their shields high. Then, to the sound of 100 clear ringing horns, they mastered their fear and charged into the waiting lines of the Northmen. The battle was bloody and fierce. The Orcs had met a challenge in the Northmen that would not be so easily overcome. Leofric watched on, pride swelling in his chest as the Orcs fell to the stalwart defenders of the North. For every man who fell, 5 Orcs would fall with him. Confident, he turned his gaze back to Sauron. The tall figure before him showed no signs of outward emotion, nor to Leofric's display did any obvious dismay. Sauron began to close on Leofric, and where before he had been unarmed, a great mace now cut through the air. The head of this ghastly weapon was as large as a pig and could crush Leofric in a single blow. He drew his sword, gave a thought to his forefathers, and charged in silence. It is said the fight between Sauron and Leofric rent the very earth about their feet and sent flames high into the sky. Sword and mace both wielded effortlessly and with grace. Neither opponent showed a sign of dropping or making a mistake. They fought for what seemed like hours until Sauron was able to strike a powerful blow to Leofric's leg. He crashed to the ground, and all his hope and thought of victory crashed with him. His leg was broken. It took all his strength to kneel upon his other leg, lest he show weakness before his men. Sauron had won, and Leofric, head down, waited for the end, but it did not come. A voice whispered in his ear, "Take this ring, Leofric. Take it and wear it ever after, or I will cleanse the North of every living thing. This decision I give to you, your people or your pride." Leofric knew his lands would never truly shake off the threat of Mordor, but he couldn't allow his people to perish here. He couldn't allow his ancestors to be forgotten. He raised up his hand with an outstretched finger and bowed his head low. Sauron gave a sign to his bannermen, and a loud, clear horn rang out. Suddenly the Orcs retreated en masse, and all the gathered Northmen still standing could see, in the center of the field, their king bowing to Sauron. The Lord of Shadow placed a simple golden ring upon the kneeling king's finger. To the bewilderment of the Northmen, Sauron gave a short bow to Leofric and then turned about and walked away. His army fell in line to his sides, and with that the Orc incursion in the north ended. So it came to pass that the mighty king Leofric the Bowed came under the power of Sauron. I feel so bad! Oh. That's heartbreaking. Ah. You think Gallu wrote these, if you remember correctly? I mean, it's got a very Gallu flair to it, doesn't it? Ah. How much gold does he cost me? He's 400 a turn. Okay, you need to get into the fort. I think that's what we need to do. Because you're costing me a lot of money. What are we making? Okay. Okay, so what else can we optimize up here? They're all free upkeep. They're free upkeep. You're not. So, you know what? You two jump into here.
Get ready for fighting.
I'm also looking at generals here. You're so, oh, man. Okay, you probably costing me a lot of money. Can you whack down a tower here? Also, any mercenaries? Just those. Maulers. Maulers are pretty good, actually. How much does it cost to recruit Maulers? 615. How much do the mercenary Maulers cost? 510? Cost less? Maybe they can't retrain. That's interesting, though. How much are you per turn? 285. Really? Only 285? Okay. The general in here. How much are you per turn? 240. Okay, so the question then is, how much do you make? 712.
Get ready for fighting.
712. 697.
Listen up.
697, but you're... I think it's slightly better to have it this way. I think it's slightly better if he goes into there. And also, I kind of don't want Gothmog on the front line in case Minas Morgul falls, because he's going to be one of my main generals, right? Lieutenant of the Minas Morgul, and is charged with leading the armies of the Witch King. Yeah, I kind of want him to be one of my main generals, so he can kind of sit back. Hold up. Hold up, I should.
Listen up.
Come to here and use all your movement.
Get ready for
Over
fighting.
there.
Regroup, you loud.
Give him Labor Overseer. Looting gain. That's fine. Okay.
No sleeping here.
Alright, that gives you a little bit more money. So that guy kicked Mordor's ass so bad Sauron himself had to intervene. This appears to be the point. Fun fact is, a territory that has Leofric in the name gives that area a new meaning when you read that. Oh. Yeah, is it some... Yeah, like Leofric's Crossing or something, is it? I'm just not sure, something like that. Right, so you're heading to there. Now, free upkeep. You are not free upkeep, so let's get you in there with some free upkeep. What about you? Are you free upkeep? No, you're not. You need to be free upkeep. What about you? No, we moved him out. These are... That's free upkeep, right? Yeah. He's got it. They've got it. Got it. They've got it. Good. What about this one over here? No, we're giving it to him. And this one, he's got free upkeep. Good. Okay, so we're left with 2,975 gold.
No sleeping
2,975 gold. Okay, we need to look at mines. There aren't mines here. This is going to be a military center. Because we can get our unique units here. Right, we get tribute camp, plus we can get higher, better units of infantry. We can get Sauron's Will and Morgul Chosen. And we also get Sauron's Will and Morgul Chosen here. Yes, we can. So, and Durthang. Oh, we haven't looked at the... Where is it? Durthang. Black Numenorians. Chieftain's Hall and Dark Temple of Melkor. Ooh, so that's tier 4 Castle Hall and tier 3 Shrine of Melkor. That's pretty crazy. I do get melee weapon bonus. Recruitment slots 3. Temple Wards, Temple Marksmen, Temple Knights. That's 75% culture. Are we at 75% culture? I have interest there? Yeah, well and truly. Okay, do you have mines? You do. 164, they're garbage. Do you have mines? No. Do you have mines? 494, okay, that's pretty good. 494, where else do we have? 360, not as good. Nope. We're down here. 164 is garbage. 494 is still our best. 535. Okay, so we definitely want to prioritize that one. And none over here. So, that was this one, wasn't it? 494. Okay, so we'll get a building all there. And then probably there and there. And then we're out of money. It's between Dorwini and Dol Guldur, starts as rebel. It's the territory name. Yeah, it's a territory name, not the settlement. Yeah. Probably no, but the guy who played the Witch King also played Gothmog, or was it Lurtz? He also played. Yeah, no. There's actors who played lots of different people in the movies. Yeah, I've got it super synced. I know who Gothmog is. I've believe it or not, I'm a little bit, I'm a tad knowledgeable. Barad-dûr gives Sauron's Will too. Yeah, but that's not on the front line at the moment. I think we got to prioritize our front line where we're going to be probably holding troops in and also getting higher, more free upkeep for our better units. Temple Knights got to be good. They are indeed. They're going to be very helpful. They don't have lancers. Yes, they're not as great charging, but they're pretty good at just smacking things down. Yeah, all good, man. All good. You did say I probably already know, so you probably called it that. Right, I think that's probably going to be it then. I don't think there's anything else for us to do. Don't have any more money. Like, I'm kind of wagering that they don't just attack our settlement here on first turn. In fact, I would rather the better units
Listen up.
No sleeping here.
in here, wouldn't I? So probably 2 archers and, yeah, chuck one of them back. Yeah, because the archers are better than the scouts. So let's have the better units in here in case we do get attacked. And then have the worst ones behind. Yep, okay. I think that's all we can do. Making 3,000 gold, that's not too bad. We'll see what happens. Yeah, the Temple Knights are really good. Even though their charge isn't as good, it's really, you know, the mass of them just running in infantry kills them anyway. They're very similar to, like, Paladins, the Dwinian Paladins. They don't have lances either, but they still absolutely just roll over infantry in a charge. So the not having lances does make a difference, but not a sizable one. Oh! I'm not sure, Ammon. In your experience, the full stack you saw earlier usually goes for Minas Morgul? I mean, it's come to here. Are they within marching distance? Holy shit, they are. Okay.
Ready.
Can you come up here and have a look at what's at
Hurry up.
much there?
This
Come back to
way.
here, use your movement, check out where he
Hurry up.
goes.
Stay right.
In my experience, AI loves going for neutral settlements. Look, in reality, if they attack, there's nothing I can do about that. Like, if I recruited some units this turn, if I got another archer, a mauler, and a host, I don't think I can defeat that. It's a spawned-in army, Soup Sync. It's what they get to begin with. It's an anti-player bias. That's what I mean. It's very. This is not like playing AI Mordor versus AI Gondor. This is playing Mordor against absolutely amped Gondor. Okay, so Sauron is hanging out over here. I guess so.
Get ready for fighting.
Here he's here. Hey, Mr. Sauron. Yeah. I mean, I guess if we get the ring, we'll get to pull you into battle. That's pretty good. He's pretty good. Skilled against mounts, inspires nearby troops, effect against armor, powerful charge, 31, 12, 55. 3 hit points on each of his units. There's 71 of them. Yeah. That's pretty good. Okay. But this is held by Sauron, not us. We're Mordor. He flies under Mordor's banner. Is he costing me upkeep? He better not be. Please don't be costing me upkeep. Thank goodness he's not. Okay. This isn't Gondor. This is super Numenorian Gondor. Indeed. Look, I don't think I can defend it. I'm gonna trust that they don't attack. I mean, this could be an awfully fateful error, but I'm going to trust that they don't attack. We've got a little bit of gold.
Sleeping here.
Keep moving the troops over.
Get ready for fighting.
Maybe I should recruit some units there,
Orcs.
but maybe more in preparation for if they don't attack right now
Sleeping here.
and they attack like the turn later, right? I think that's the thinking. So if we grab the best ones we can get, yeah, I mean that's half our gold for the turn, and then I feel like we got to be greedy here. Durthang, we can get another building ground here. Have mines? It does, but not very good. These mines are better. These ones were bad down here, weren't they? Yeah. So, if we go here and go for mines in Barad-dûr. Yeah, okay, we can get maybe a tower down here.
Come on!
One more.
Pick your feet up!
One more.
Move!
Okay, tower down.
Objective come.
Also, we can probably up the taxes. Is there any town? We go very high. No, we can go to higher though. Get those taxes up a little bit. It's a little bit more money. And I don't think there's much point in putting towers anywhere else, like watchtowers. Maybe over here.
No sleeping here!
Just in the event that, I don't know, things go poorly.
Come on! Pick your feet up!
Go. One of those down.
Objective come.
Probably put one down here too, just so we can see. For when Can probably attacks us. No problem, Mammon. Yeah, they can't make me faction lead without having me in the game at the start. Yeah. He's just hanging out up there. Yeah, halberds are very good, so we can't have access to halberds yet. We got no halberds. See, if I put all of them in with the 3 recruited, would that be enough? I don't think it would be. I'm just gonna have to hope they don't attack this turn. Oh, I was meant to move him. Whoops. Okay, where's he going? Faramir's going back. Couldn't care less. Okay, we're good for another turn. He's kind of looking north. I mean, I know they can change orders, but yeah. It's a big army. Talk to Dorwinian. Okay.
Yes, my lord.
Like to
Without
talk to
question,
these
my
lads first.
Trusted
Could
one.
you
What
give
is it you
me...
seek?
I've got, what, 9 regions? Yeah, 9 regions. So maybe 1,600? A meager gold. Yes.
And you asked any more? Our discussions?
Okay, and then you
come
need to
a
get to
close.
Dorwinian. Get gold from
At
them as
once.
well.
Without question, my lord. Tomorrow's journey awaits.
Okay, we've got our free upkeep going for those generals. Really, really good. And now we're at... Can make some cheaper buildings. Yeah, so he's free upkeep. He is too.
Get ready for
Okay,
fighting!
just keep moving over
We
here.
have completed Orcs!
There.
Come on!
And save as much money as
Get ready
possible.
for
I know I'm
fighting.
greeding a bit here,
Move!
but
Listen up! Pick your feet up!
get over there. Try and do as much as possible. Money we have. So, now I've got a decision. If I recruit another 3 units here, right? And I put in all of these, we could probably defend against this army. But we're going to lose a lot of money for that. It's not helpful right now. Like a slave quarters would give us more free upkeep, but I feel like being greedy. Carpenter's Hut. Carpenter's Hut. They could be heading... Oh, they border us at Morannon. They could be heading to the Black Gate as well. I mean, I guess we've got units in this vicinity to reinforce the Black Gate, if that was the case.
Get ready for fighting!
Yeah. Okay, we just gotta keep greeting. Maybe with some luck and AI brain deadness. You could be head up to Gobbledron, yeah. Greeting a bit. Can the Nazgul make it in time? Oh, it probably could, but
Sleeping here!
he's cost 400 gold a turn. I have to take a few risks here, I think. He's 400 gold. I just can't afford 400 gold a turn. We need to keep building up in the back. We got to take some risks. Saying that, though, I think would be wise. Get another archer. Orc band. So bad, but they are skilled against mounts, and there's a few lads in there, a few cav in there. I'd much prefer to get a Morannon guard, although there are more of them. 4 defense, yeah, 9 defense as opposed to 4. It's a huge difference. Let's get the Orc scouts. Grab the Orc band as well. Why not? And maybe. How much do these cost to turn? 112. That would probably make the difference. You know what? I'm going to greed one more turn. We're going to greed. We're going to try and greed just one more turn here. Okay, so you're going for him. Just use all your movement. Keep an eye on where he goes.
Hurry up! This way! Stay right there.
He's kind of looks like he's walking up this way. This is okay. Hopefully the general having Swan Knights means he'll charge in before the rest of his army. Yeah, but I don't think they'll rout, even if he dies. I don't think they will. We're out of money then. Maybe even just having a larger force in Minas Morgul might just dissuade them from attacking in the first place. Where are you going, man? Where's that army going? Please don't go for Minas Morgul. Please. Okay. That just take a deep breath.
Ready. This way.
Where'd that army go?
Hurry up.
There it
This
is.
way.
He's going for the Forbidden Pool, he is.
Come and get me, you coward.
There is quite a lot of cav in this army. I mean, the scary units are the Axemen, the Seaward Spears, and the Pikes. Everything else we could probably deal with in melee.
This way.
Now, is he still within distance?
Hurry up.
No, he's not. Okay, so we don't have to worry about this turn.
This way.
Keep an eye on where he goes.
Stay right.
Now, I know Faramir's here and everything, but I don't have cav. If I had cav, I'd just ride out and go for it, probably. Right now, I'm on the defensive. We got to be super on the defensive. Right, so don't build any more troops. We got to greed. You jump to there. So that fort is now full.
Listen up.
Get across.
Come on,
Keep going.
Orcs. Objective complete. Listen up.
Moving, keep
Put
moving.
your feet up. We have completed an objective.
An honor, Lord.
Get over there, diplomat. Come on, mouth. Get moving, mouth. Grow some feet and get out there. They didn't break it up. They just took the general out, I think. I think they're heading... See, they could still be heading for Morannon. See the angle they're at? This is heading towards Morannon. So, in that case... actually, you should probably be heading this way. What would we have? We'd have another 4, plus another... They'd need 2 turns to get there. Ooh, they're only 2 turns away if they went for it. Can they make it there in a turn? They can. And what can we recruit here? 3. Ooh. They would get there in 2 turns, wouldn't they? Where were those super good mines? Here. Okay, so we gotta keep greeding for that. Just greed. We gotta try and get this up and running. Here was the good other decent mines as well. Yeah, they were good. We're making okay money. Let's go for it. Where? I'm still in dwarf mode, you know? We're greeting. We're greeting all the way. Did you make room in your fort for when the second Nazgul arrives? I mean, we'll just put him in. That's fine. But in the meantime, we can have free upkeep for these ones. That might be the luckiest outcome possible. Normally they smash themselves into Minas Morgul at full power. Yeah, I think it just wrecked Morannon. They want Mordor's doors. Sorry, I mean the Black Gate. Yeah. So, I guess we could recruit 3. Maybe I should move these 2 over. Go to there. I know we're going to pay for them, but move them over. Because if they go marching straight to the Morannon right now, we need to have as many troops as there we can get. Now where are they going? Oh, they stopped. Okay. They were just taking out neutrals. That's what I said. I said they love neutrals. Welcome in, Artur. Artur Monk. So they had 2 turns march, so no need to panic yet. We can just keep doing our free upkeep as much as possible.
No sleeping here.
You jump into there.
Come on!
1 more free
Get ready
upkeep.
for fighting.
Come over this way.
Objective complete.
And that's almost all our forces recalled from the east.
We have completed an objective.
Farm Overseer, +3 farming. That's really good. Be happy with that.
At your service.
Over here. How many turns have we got on that mission? Still 3 turns. Excellent. We are number 1 in production. No, they're not within 1 turn's march. Either way, we're good. What's my general plan? Sorry for repeating yourself. No, it's all good. At the moment, well, my plan was originally to go and take Eastern Osgiliath and Carandros. That's what I was thinking I was going to do. And then I saw they had a huge spawn stack army. Along with, probably 3rd stacks of Gondor tier units. Swordsmen, archers, spearmen. And my initial, 5 lowly orcs I had here, all of a sudden didn't seem like they had enough punching power to do a plan like that. So now we are in hold the walls, hold the 2 entries, and try and get mines going in the back. I think that's where we're at. So it's building ground. Building ground here as well. Kind of just ignoring Durthang for now. I know I would love to get my Black Numenorians, start working towards that here, but it's not a border, and it's not a good mine. So it's just gonna have to wait. We can't afford to spend money on that right now. This is the mine, this is the mine, this is the mine. They're the 3 good ones we want to get up and running. Out here, there's no mines, but it is a town, so it probably wouldn't be that bad to start building it, but this will save money. Save money for these 3. And we're going to get the diplomacy bonus from the mission soon. That should help us over the line a touch.
Ready.
Just
Hurry up.
keep an eye on this army.
Way.
I know I'm just ignoring all other armies, but I'm hoping I can deal with anything actually organic from Gondor. And this is the threat. What even is production? Well, it's like how many things you build, right? That's what I always thought it was. How many things you build on a turn? I guess I am probably building the most. I had a fair bit of money in the bank. And I'm still making a decent amount of money. Like, I'm not in the red, which most factions by this point I am. So that probably even makes sense that I am number 1 on production. Labor Overseer is good. Yeah, construction costs less, taxes more, mining income 4. That's just a really good retinue all around. Okay, so I know I could get the mines right now, But this is the better long-term play. It's just greedier. It's way greedier.
Listen up.
Pick your feet. No sleeping here.
You three get to there. You, in fact, have no need to be
Listen up.
there. Jump over.
Go.
So you're closer. Okay, so they're now going for the neutral settlement. Perfect. So,
Ready. Hurry up.
maybe building a couple of troops meant they didn't go for it.
Way.
But
Hurry up.
right now,
Stay
that's as
right
much as I asked for. So no more troop recruitment. And we pump everything into getting these mines going.
At once. Yes. Stopping here. Continuing tomorrow.
Gondor. We have 35% of Gondor's military. I mean, a lot of that power's got to be in this army. Yeah, I think so. Okay. Save cash for those 5 settlements. 5 settlements we're focusing on. Yeah, we can get the tribute camp in Barad-dûr with upgraded weapons for the Lokinus Rim. I mean, we can send troops back there to retrain. And we can also get it in Durthang, so with the temple. The Black Numenorean temple. So we have 2 places for weapons upgrades. But that, yeah, weapons upgrades are the furthest thing from my mind right now.
Listen up.
Go to there, sure. And then one of you can actually just jump in because you're not free upkeep. Get in there, another archer. Yeah, archers, I know they're trash, but firing into a clump, they're still good. Even against Gondor units. It's buildings and troops you're paying for in that term, the monetary value. Yeah, so like what you're producing. That's what I figured production would be.
Ready. This way.
Is there like a troll in here or something?
Hurry up.
No. So they are going to roll
This
that.
way.
Absolutely.
Hurry up.
There are some really nice retinues. Woodcutter. Labor overseer is good. So just woodcutter on someone then. Minus 5% construction costs. There's some nice traits. Okay, so these two. We're fast tracking them. Do we have enough gold for it this turn? We should do once we do the diplomacy missions.
Can I
Get over
help,
here.
my lord? Without
Don't
question,
be
my
scared by my imposing looks. Or my Morgul steed. Or that I'm an emissary of Mordor. I am a good diplomat, so...
What is it you wish to discuss? You hold us at another proposition for us, then?
Just be like the dwarves of Ered Luin and just say yes. Be like Grinfarn. Grinfarn ruled the world.
This proposal is of little hope for more fruitful parley in future.
And what have I done to you? We got 750 though. Is that enough to get both of these? It is. Oh, we're greeting. We're greeting to the max, but I kind of feel like we can defend against a lot of forces here. And over here we've got
Listen up.
more troops coming in. In fact, you go to there, and then you come to there.
Pick your feet up.
So with everything in this fort moving up to Morannon, that would be almost enough to defend this. Hopefully it takes a few losses attacking the settlement. And then we'd be good to go. Also, while we're waiting,
Orcs.
who can be free upkeep over here? Who's the highest upkeep? 135, 112. Okay, so the Orc Raiders.
No
you can't make it
sleeping
there?
here. Orcs. Get ready for fighting. Orcs.
Listen up.
You can. One. How much free upkeep do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 free upkeep. So we can actually get 112.
Orcs.
You jump in there too. Okay, just to save us a little more money. Now that we know that army's well away, we've got a few extra troops to chuck in there. Still 1,000 gold in the kitty. Save that for next turn. Got to keep working on getting these mines up.
Ready.
Diplomat. I do still want to talk to them, but I reckon we can just keep moving a bit.
At once.
No reason to stop moving, because I want to keep getting over to Dale and Erebor. Schnuffler, yeah. Archers are better than Morias at least. Yeah, but does Moria have more troops in their number? Yeah, so now I want you. Man, they probably barely took any casualties there, I would say. Maybe one or 200.
This way.
Go as far as you can this way, because if they march along this road, I want to know about it. Yeah, that's the spot there. Okay, so if they march this way, I want to know about this army. Gondor just goes north and takes out Dol Guldur. I just sit here twiddling my thumbs, building mines. Farm overseers. Hey, I'm actually falling a little bit in love with these traits. They're really good. Okay, so you now. So you can't get the last tier of builder. That means we then go for the mines. 494, so that'd be over 500 gold turn. Grab that, absolutely. And then we save the money for the following turn for these two settlements. Yep. Oh, hello. We can kill that.
Coward.
At your service. Without question, my lord.
Okay, talk to them again and go for 1400 this time.
No, we will not until we meet again.
Oh.
At once. Without question.
Kind of surprised I said no to 1400.
Tomorrow's journey awaits.
All of you.
Get ready for fighting.
Don't have a chance to be a man of the hour, do I? No. 11 generals. Oh, Sauron. Sauron's counted on that, sure.
Kill them all. Be gone.
You think that that Mordor is just sleeping? You think Mordor's sleeping here? You just march up to the gates of Minas Morgul with some militia? Oh, I was meant to say it was Mortal Battle. Oh, do another one. Think we're just sleeping here? No. You don't get to walk up here. Exactly. Mordor orcs aren't trash like Moria. They're just really bad. The Black Orcs aren't too bad. And we got halberds, so yeah, that makes up for a lot. And you know what? I don't have crossbows, which means I don't have to constantly think about lines of sight. Thank goodness for that. I mean, you still got to think about them a bit, but compared to crossbows, we don't have to be so pedantic. Oh, this is does it have a custom model? I don't think so. Oh, maybe. That might be a custom model. I don't know if that's the... That doesn't look like the standard Orc General model. Because this is Grishnak, right? This is the guy who goes over to Isengard and tries to get the hobbits. And they have the fight, right? With the Uruk-hai. That might be a custom model. And then... No shield wall. I'm just looking at what options I have. I have the Shilkurum for these lads. I do not be on skirmish. Please do not be on skirmish. Keep them in reserve. We don't want to use them. Unless we're flanking around. Actually, yeah, go to the flanks. Then they just have some boys in the front. Let's go.
Listen up, archers.
The AP is nice. Oh yeah. I mean, melee bodyguards are just not good. Because you don't even really want to send them in unless you're in a pinch. But the AP is good if it comes to it, I guess.
here. Now, there is a lot of arrows being launched. Go back here. We'll fire back here. Territorial Guardsman. Come around. I mean, I know you guys are Gondorians and all, but you kind of may be a little bit outnumbered here. Beating them, good. Speed things up. I mean, look how much our guys are dying, even to an army that's a troop that's been. Don't get away.
Victory will be ours.
Don't get away. Don't get away. Where are we going? 34%. All of you, fire at that. Go back. Go back. Off to the side. Let the archers fire. Alright, this. Just make sure we get the 85% so the army doesn't get away. Yeah, we got them. Good. Good bit. So a lot of arrows coming in. They're better than Corsair archers, we've established that. Drishnak wants to eat hobbit legs. Send him at Losanarch Axeman, he'll be fine, maybe. I mean, dead orcs don't complain, do they? So I guess they'd be fine. Send them at Axeman. Do I look like the AI? Don't answer that.
It's a trap!
They're not as charismatic as the Corsairs, though. This is true. I mean, and that's our first battle of the campaign. Pretty anticlimactic, really. I'm sure we'll have plenty in the future, but certainly to begin with, what a dull start. Train them. Sure. Okay. And we just build up. We can get these mines online behind. I think that'll really kickstart us. And I want to get the military units up in the front settlements. I'm really sort of prioritizing between economy and military settlements. Dillian reclaimed, so that's down here. So they've taken the north and the south, which means now they're coming. However, they've split the army.
Come and get me.
Yes, you fools.
Hurry up!
You fools!
This way! Hurry up! Stay
And we want to
right
leave it
there.
a little bit weak right now so that they still march for it. Anything down here? I'm kind of tempted to weaken this army a little bit. How many troops are here? Half a stack. Okay, so I can't weaken it that much. In fact, I probably should leave exactly what I have there. Half a stack of Gondor is well and truly scary enough. If I had armor upgrades, it would be not as bad. Okay, so Greed Central. Okay, so we're gonna have money for that next turn. Do we have a... what is this? This is a castle. So you'll just have to build the mines next turn. We should have enough money for that, so we can get something else going. Maybe start working on Durthang. Try and get the temple units earlier rather than later. Okay. If you can afford the building grounds and you can get away with it, then it is just better to do that. So we'll throw Durthang into the rotation because we seem to have starting to get enough money for that. But I won't build in other places yet because I want to prioritize those settlements.
Yes.
What is it you wish to discuss?
1200? Oh, they're down to meager now. They should still have 1200.
This proposal is very well then.
Yes. At once.
Don't hear. We'll try 1000 next turn.
Ready.
Just play it cool. Don't need to rush units. Okay, you two
No sleeping here.
can go to there.
Come on!
Because then you're ready to go. I actually have weapons upgrades on these lads. Not too bad. Speaking of, trade those for. Since they're sitting there. Yeah, we had a look at the way station when we first loaded in Tome, and the way station for Mordor is exceptional. We get the Sauron's Will, the Minas Morgul Chosen, Trolls, Olog High, Great Beasts, and then all of the Dominion Camp units as well. So the Marauders, Lokinus Rim, Lok Gamp Rim, Varag Lancers, Southron Spearmen, and Haradrim Horsemen? Southron Horsemen, something like that. So we get all of those in our way station. It's a really good way station. Compared to where we had Lothlorien, where it was zero units way station. Okay, what do we got built? Over here. So then we are into the mines. Really good mines here. Get those. Not all mines are made equal.
No
You go this way a
here.
bit. That's cross country.
Pick your feet up. Pick your feet up.
We one more. Oh yeah, just go whack a tower there. Good.
Objective
There you go.
complete.
Thank you. We'll leave it on high. I thought about going to very high, but we'll leave it high. I've got 5,000 in the bank. However, we're gonna have a couple of settlements, building this turn. So we'll just save the money. Once again, these settlements down here, they don't give me great military, things right now. They're way from the front, and they don't give me great economic structures at the moment. They need to be built up slowly. So spending the money on them, it's better to just save it and spend it on the things I really want.
Can I help?
You have a
Let's try
proposition
again.
for us?
Try 1,000.
No, we will
What-
not
what is with
agree
them?
to anything.
Is it that they
until
just
we
hate
meet
me?
again.
They just legitimately hate me. If they just don't want to talk at all. Now, over here, we need to put some units in. Now, part of me thinks don't put the Nazgul in because that will make them less likely to siege faster. Like, what are we actually dealing with here?
Ready. Hurry up.
Be gone.
We got 2 Seaward Spearmen, 2 units of Cav. So the Axemen aren't here, 2 bows. So really, I mean, yeah, these lads are okay, 7 and 15, but we can kind of surround them. They don't have any hard hitters, it's just the Limiting Clansmen. I mean, the Spearmen are better than them anyway. Armor piercing means nothing against our troops at the moment. There's not anyone else
Ready.
coming to join this
way.
army. I think what we do, we just have 3 Morannon Guard. If I put all of that in, would that be enough? I don't think so. We got no archers in it. I think we need the archer. I think we do need the archer. So
Get ready for
it's going to cost us some cash, but get into there. And by doing that, it means I won't recruit any more. Now, do we win with that? Is he an archer? I hope he is. Is Leofric an archer?
No sleeping
Shit.
here.
Yeah, he is. Okay. So he's got... I don't think he'll actually be able to place the stakes, because he's the general. But... he's got armor-piercing missiles. 24 of them. Okay, so I think with him in there, we should be fine. Just with the chaff to make him tired, shoot him, and then, yeah, just keep wearing him down, basically. Yeah. Leofric will do well against these fellas here. The cav is not an issue. We should be able to take the archers. The spearmen will be slowly worn down by our spearmen, even though they're vastly superior. And the clansmen, same thing. It's really just these two. So I'm hoping that's enough. I mean, we've got a general as well in here too, so it's should be fine. I'm a little nervous though, honestly. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. Trust in the Nazgul.
An honor, Lord.
I think this is all about not overcommitting. Right now, like we're making good money, but we gotta be greedy. Gotta not overcommit to the defense.
They're attacking the camp!
Like we could have got more units in there that turn. We could have recruited some. I don't think it's necessary. Famous last words, of course. Yeah, we have the Nazgul ability. Oh, hello! Ziegler, as requested. Ziegler has now returned to serve our Lord Sauron. Ziegler was a Númenorian born into a faithful family in Endune. He became Sauron's chief assassin after he killed his own father in cold blood. You can learn of Ziegler's tale by selecting him on the campaign map. Oh my goodness. We're actually going to have secondary of the Nazgul stories. Righto. Let's not select him just yet. Let's have our turn. Orc band and Barad-dûr retrained. Good. Make them a little bit better. You know, might make a difference somewhere. Okay, Dorwinian. How about?
What is it you wish to discuss?
How about 800? I mean, you were willing to trade with me, but not willing to give me any money.
I must say, we are not convinced.
What is going on here? I guess I have a despicable reputation. I don't know why.
Good day
Not like
to you.
I'm hated or anything. Okay, so we want to prioritize these two. Oh, look at this. We got some troops coming in. Right, Minas Morgul. We'd like to have free upkeep. And we need this built up anyway. We go for the slave quarters so we can get our high tier buildings. Returns. Thinking about the garrison, but I think we can get so many cheap units. I don't think we need the garrison. I'd rather just build towards more recruitment and more free upkeep. We got that one there. That's under siege. Durthang and that. Right, now we do have a bit of spare cash because we can't build in Morannon right now. So we could probably get away with cheeky little building huts in these three, just to start getting them there, but not commit too much.
At your service.
The tribute camp, yeah, we could get the tribute camp. Tier 1's not great. I think we need the. I'm really looking for the tier 2. And to get the tier 2, we need a blacksmith. Yeah. What I'm really looking for is the guard barracks, which is the slave quarters, which is this one, and also the archery range, which is the slave hall. Hang on, did I mix them up? Oh, slave hall's the next one, yeah. I would really like to get the barracks and range online to start getting our black Uruk units, because they can actually hold their own against most Gondorian units, particularly defensively. The Dominion camp is more of an aggressive build with Lancers and Marauders. Guess we can get Southron Warband. They're pretty good. But the free upkeep is, and building towards the later tier is probably just the better choice, I think. Yeah, Cav. I know Cav is good. But once again, we're kind of on the defense here.
Come and get me.
Yeah.
I will only address you in big on.
Saying that though,
Come and get me.
8 units there. That's actually a lot. I'd have to pull them over as well. I pulled them in as well. 8 units. Take quite a few casualties. But that's probably okay. What else have they got coming down?
This way. Stay right there.
I will only
I think we will attack that. So let's get all of you. Join into that army.
Get ready for
All of
fighting.
you. No, is he ambushed? Don't want to be ambushed. Actually, do we want to get ambushed? Maybe we do. Let me think for a second.
Come and get me, you coward.
I don't want to get ambushed.
No sleep, Orcs! Kill them all!
So we got 1,200 Gondorians against 3,300 lads of Mordor. And admittedly, a cav unit in a battle like this would be really helpful. But I kind of expect them to be throwing larger stacks at me. I don't know. Could do a night attack. Is there a need? That's not a concern. I don't think there's a need. I think we're fine. I need to do Mordor battle, my battle save. Yeah, I mean we're gonna definitely get the Dominion camp. I think right now getting the Castle Hall line is just 2 birds with 1 stone. We're getting the free upkeep, so we have more money. We're also gonna get more recruitment, so if we have to recruit a bunch of units in a pinch because a big army appears out of nowhere, we're safer. And it also then gets to the you know, higher tier units. If I could build them both at the same time, I would. Okay, we got Gothmog here. He's got a custom model. Here he is. Old Gothy. Dodging boulders left, right, and center. And the Morgul Chosen is a very good unit for Mordor. 7, 4, and 20. Not much better than a Lebanon Marine. Just to give you the comparison, you know, slightly better than a Lebanon Marine, but without the javelin. So, you know, Mordor tier. Our good units are actually these guys, the Orc Maulers. 6 and 5 armor piercing is really, really good. That's the unit that's going to win us most battles. Stay reasonably tight formation. Okay, so they're kind of spread out. Who's this over here? Is this just the pike? Okay, if we can go cut him off, ground him, and then go for the others. Yeah, Gothmog I want to keep alive as like one of my main generals. I kind of like treat him almost like a Nazgul, but you know, obviously he can't die. I mean, he can die, is what I mean to say. Okay, get over here and start shooting these pikes. Can I get my spearman unit just to stop them from getting away? Give it to him. Get my armor piercing around the back.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their
And
men.
then we want to go archers. Hold fire. Get into there, and then the armor piercing. Loop around the back, and get rid of this little pikeman unit.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
They're going to cut down my little orc band, but that's okay. They're there to die. And then get in the back, and that will finish them off nice and quick. Okay. Then we start moving over here. Now they do have Athelian Rangers. I think I saw. Yeah. Which... Tempted to like waste ammo. They do have a decent high ground. There's not really an approach to it that's good for us. I mean, we probably don't want to come up that dip. That will just make us really tired. So maybe come from this angle. Over here. Could go loose formation with the archers, pull them forward. I'm thinking about just sending this orc band up front to die, in all honesty. See you, Tome. Get some sleep, man. If I send all the archers to skirmish, we're gonna be pretty much about here by the time we're firing. Which is just, we're gonna take so many losses to that. Even just these 2 archer units. We just try to rush them. We'll be exhausted by the time we hit the line, and our middle's gonna break. Well, not break, but we'll die really quickly. That's the boring option. But kind of what you have to do, playing as evil factions, to manipulate the board. Send forward an orc band and say, happy birthday. Are they even firing? Okay. How much ammo do they have? I can't even see, they're so far out of range. These ones have 28, 24. Hold your shields up. Shields up. You're doing well, lads. You're doing well. I believe in you. Some of you may yet live. And also, if they're out of ammo, they won't skirmish, which is helpful. They stop firing. Do they detect that they're not getting kills? Hold up, we gotta bait them. Up formation. Are they smart? Yep, loose formation, go. Loose. Loose. How much ammo they got left? They've been shooting for a while. No, not the orc band. They're so rare and expensive. Said no one ever. Don't know if I recall them having this much ammo when I use them. Actually, I do. That's a lie. They're my favorite unit in the game. They're my favorite unit for a reason. Okay, they pulled out their swords. They pulled out their swords as well. Okay, now, just go tight formation again, see if they're baiting me. Don't think they are. Go to here. Are you baiting me? Or you're out? I think they're out. Okay. Aha! Now we move up the army. And I've still got arrows, you fools. Somehow they're exhausted. I mean, is it exhausting to get shot? Surely the ones that didn't get shot aren't exhausted. Okay, Baron Killer, welcome in. No, you've just... It's SimCity at the moment. SimCity with the occasional skirmish. I mean, pretty much early days of the War of the Ring. You know? Pretty accurate at this point.
Are you on fire at will? Oh, you're not? Oh my goodness. Guys. Fire. Oh, you're not in range anyway. Orc archers, ladies and gentlemen. Orc archers. Get to there. Are you in range? Kind of. Some of you. Some of you. I mean, you're firing uphill. I get it. It's hard. Okay, they're coming. Now, go get our maulers around the flanks. Shoot. Now, we may have vastly superior numbers here, but they have vastly superior quality. Archers, you guys fire at that. I hear these Gondor archers, trying some kills. Into those territorial guardsmen, you might be able to beat them.
The battle is very much in our favor.
You're on the back, we gotta get on this flank. No, keep going. Yeah, exhausted, he's still fresh, good. Get up that hill. This is not kind of where we want these guys, but I guess it's against spearmen, so it's not too bad. Where are they going? Get behind them. Yeah, just get over here. Ignore them. You push forward to that. Into there. Archers, can you shoot at that? Find that. Okay, come around. Yeah, I think our numbers are kind of winning out on the edges, but the middle we're kind of losing, but that's okay. There we go. This is one of our better units. Yeah, they're matching up quite well there. In the back of those. We're getting free kills on this territorial guardsman at the moment, so we don't need to engage them. What I would like to do though is get this unit kind of like through this gap. We get them through, yeah,
The
like
enemy are badly
so.
bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Narrower. Get through. Go. Get through that while they're still pinned, and then pin them in the back. Good stuff. Archers almost out of ammo. Just hold fire for a second. Fire.
The enemy
Good.
are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Don't let them get away. Get away. No, don't let them get away. There's too many getting away. Fight, damn it! Fight, you cowards! Fire at something. Kill him! We're so slow! Shoot him a bit. Need that cav unit. Yeah, strategy is wait out the initial spawn stacks, which Gondor have, which they've kind of split up, which is good. They've left half of their spawn stack up north, and the other half is sieging the Black Gate. So if we can get rid of that, then we're starting to look in a stronger position. I don't think we can get any more.
So that army should be wiped out. This one should be wiped out. This one, it won't be. We got most of them. Orc Maulers, 127 kills. Yeah, they're going to be our early game lifters. If I could just have a whole army of Orc Maulers and some Orc Archers, I think early game. Just to avoid all this Orc bloody spears and garbage trash units. Are you planning on to stack all Nazgul in a single army eventually? No.
Ambush!
This is probably the stupidest thing I could do. Because their value is not in their combat ability. Their value is in keeping garbage orcs in line. Keeping them fighting. So if you're keeping them all in one army, you're effectively wasting that morale on, you know, 5 other units that could be orcs that aren't going to rout, and you could have those Nazgul in other armies.
No sleeping here! No sleeping here!
Yeah, everyone back to here. Train those 3. Then
Get ready for fighting!
you...
Orcs! Orcs! No sleeping here!
And they'll be spread all around the world. They're not going to be... Oh yeah, we got Ziegler. Oh yeah, they're strong fighters, but that's not their strength. They're temple units, but that's not their strength, to be stacked together. The man who would become Ziegler, the feared blade of Sauron. How long is this? Not as long as the other one. The feared blade of Sauron was born in... Second Age, 1656, in the city of Andernay, upon the Isle of Numenor. Oh, that's in Numenor, okay. His parents, among the most devoted of the city's faithful, named their newest child Nimluzir, elf friend. Throughout the days of his youth, Nimluzir came to love and admire the elves just as his family did, seeing them constantly in the streets in the port of Andernay. As his father would often invite travelling elves to dine with his family, Nimluzir grew up listening to their tales, and was awed by their wisdom and the long ages that so many had experienced. When word reached Numenor of Sauron's invasion of Eriador and the fall of Eregion, Nimruzir's father journeyed with the king of Andernay to Melios in order to petition King Tarministir to aid Gil-galad and the elves. This force was finally assembled, and Nimruzir rallied to the call along with his father, brother, and numerous allies of his friends and family. Great War that followed ended in victory, of course, and Nimruzir played his own valiant part in it. Near Londair, he led an advanced force that held a vital bridge for hours against overwhelming numbers. And at the decisive battle of the Gwathlo, Nimruzir led one of the key charges that finally shattered the enemy ranks and sent the orcs fleeing. However, even such victories were not without cost, and Nimruzir suffered more than his share of grief as his close friends and family members fell one by one during the campaign. The most grievous blow came at the Gwathlo, where Nimruzir's brother fell to an orcish arrow just on the cusp of victory. Oh my goodness. Was his name Huvorn? Eventually dying in his arms. When all was finished, only Nimruzir and his father remained of their close companions and kin to join the sadly reduced force sailing home. As the Númenóreans returned victorious, so many revelled in what they had won, but Nimruzir could think only of what he had lost. Why had his friends and family sailed so far from home, and what had they truly gained that was worth the lives of the war that had ended? Nimruzir could find neither peace nor closure at these questions, but only a growing anger. In the months and years that followed, Nimruzir found he could no longer even look upon an elf without thinking of those he had lost fighting to aid them. His father noticed the change, but any efforts to confront Nimruzir led only to greater anger. Why should we have spilled our own blood to defend the elves from their own follies? What do they care of us, when our lives are but a flicker before their eyes anyway? We give our lives to preserve theirs, yet still they deny us the eternal life of the West. Oh no. Then, one night, as he stormed away from yet another argument with his father, Nimruzir heard a low voice behind him. Those of short horizons will never heed you. Nimruzir whirled in a rage, to find a tall, hooded figure steep out of the blackness. Who are you? Why are you following me here? You may call me Dol Gukor. I know I'm butchering these names. Dol Gukor, the father replied, lowering hood as he did so. I'm here because I can grant you that which you have craved for years.
that which the elves cannot give, that which the Valar dare not give, though you are no less worthy than they. I, and I alone of the powers of this world, can grant you eternal life. Nimrazir had taken Dol Guldur at first for simply a fellow man of Numenor, but as he had spoken these astonishing words, his air had changed as well. It was as if though Dol Guldur had lowered the hood from not just his face, but his essence as well. The more he spoke, the more he seemed to reveal a hidden power that Nimrazir had never seen in any ordinary man, or even any elf he had encountered. Until finally, Dol Guldur smiled. "Take this, and claim your greatest desire," he said, holding out an open hand to reveal a ring. "Put aside the cruel gift bestowed upon all men, and accept mine instead. Merely put on this ring and live on. Live on for all the lives lost by the follies of others. Live on for all the life cruelly denied. And live on to take the eternal lives of those unworthy to possess them." Thus he tipped the ring into Nimrazir's palm, turned, and vanished into the night. Nimrazir studied the ring, a simple golden circle of seemingly ordinary craft, but set with a small gem so black it seemed to drink in the night around it. As he held it, Nimrazir found that the ring was not merely cold to the touch, but a wheel of ice in his palm, so bitter that it seemed almost to burn. His first reflex was to drop it, but he found that his hand seemed unable to summon the will to turn over. At last, seemingly of his own will, his fingers slowly closed around the ring, and he slipped it into a pocket. Yet for all its seeming power, Nimrazir could not forget its ominous bone-chilling cold. Over the following weeks he kept the ring with him, but could not quite bring himself to actually wear it. Finally, one dark night, Nimrazir was sitting at his table staring at the ring laid out in front of him, when suddenly the door burst open to reveal his father. Nimrazir snatched up the ring, but not quickly enough, and his father demanded to see what he held. As Nimrazir slowly opened his hand, his father reached out questioningly to examine the ring within. Yet as his fingers touched it, both Nimrazir and his father felt a jolt of cold run through their hands, and Nimrazir saw the look on his father's face change from curiosity to horror. "My son, I do not know where this ring came from, but it cannot be anything good. Surely this can only be the work of a great evil such as we fought in Eriador, such as our people have fought for an age. Throw it away, now, or you'll be lost forever." And when Nimrazir found himself hesitating, his father leapt forward to snatch the ring from him. Oh no. Snatched the ring from him. At that moment, Nimrazir felt a shadow pass between the two of them. The ring had been bestowed on him alone. Only an enemy would try to wrest it from him. Nimrazir fought back, and though his father struggled fiercely to pry open his fingers, Nimrazir grabbed a dagger from the nearby table and drove it through his father's throat. As Nimrazir sat transfixed with horror at what he had done, a familiar voice, low voice, spoke behind him. "You did not kill him, his own folly killed him, just as the follies of the elves killed so many whom you held dear." Nimrazir turned wordlessly towards the voice. Dol Guldur continued, "Your blade has thwarted one who would steal your birthright from you. Now become the blade that thwarts those who would steal my birthright. You need only claim at last the power I've gifted you, and at last the man who has been elf friend discarded his old name and the tenets of the faithful, and slipped the cold golden ring onto his finger. He and Dol Guldur escaped Numenor that night by ship, throwing off pursuit by first sailing west just beyond the limits of the band of the Valar. And in the centuries that followed, all of Middle-earth would come to know the terror of Ziegler, the blade who brought the cold hand of death to all those whose follies led them to oppose the Dark Lord Sauron. Man, all these Nazgul stories are going to be, like, just heartbreaking. I guess the only thing we know about, the Nazgul, apart from the Witch King, I think. No, not even the Witch King. I don't think we know much about any of them. Is that they were like great, like there's like a single line. It's like they were great kings or warriors or something to that effect. And I guess that's what they're drawing off. But it makes me want to like these guys. I want to see. He's gone. The man that was once here is gone. He's not there anymore. It's gone.
Come on!
We have completed an objective. Objective complete. We have completed.
Yeah, Camul was
an
named by
objective.
Tolkien. Yeah. I'm gonna be devastated by all these stories. I think the first one might be the killer. You know, what's his name? Leofric. There's gonna be I think his backstory is insanely good. You know, gave up, either die and let your people suffer forever, or bow the knee, save your people and save yourself after he'd fought so valiantly for hours. You know? Oh man. Feeling sorry for the Nazgul. This is not what I anticipated. I didn't sign up for that, you know? Feeling sorry for Nazgul. Okay. Sure. Keep the gold in the bank. Now, obviously, I'm never going to read these again once I read them a first time. But certainly, first time sort of playing Mordor and reading the stories, definitely going to read them. Even though it takes a while, I think that's sort of part of this campaign. It's kind of one of the special features. And there's been a lot of work put into it, my goodness. Kind of writing it like a mini narrative for each of these Nazgul. I mean, it's certainly the work deserves a bit of appreciation. Imladris besieged, yes, well done. Now, yeah, you come over here because we're not ready to attack yet.
Pick your feet up.
So
Objective
while until we're ready to attack, the Nazgul can just sit and be free upkeep. Yes, mines are up. Can we get the next tier of mines? We can. It pretty much cost all our money, but that's okay. That's what we want to do. That's why we had it in the bank. Saving it up. Please.
You have a proposition for us?
600 gold. Give me some pittance. At this point, I don't have any food.
This proposal is of little interest.
Do they already have my map information?
Until we
No,
meet
they
again.
shouldn't.
Without question, my
I'm assuming he's coming to here.
Yes.
Oh, they just really don't want to give me any money. Okay. We should really clean that up, shouldn't we? I shouldn't be lazy.
Hurry up!
How long in the Moranian siege time? I should be here 10 turns. They should attack this turn. I anticipate them to attack this turn. That's why I didn't put too much in there, because I wanted to make sure they would attack.
Listen.
Okay. These little battles are kind of... I like it though. Yeah, as I said, it's kind of like, you know, little skirmishes. Gondor are trying our defenses, and anytime they get close, we're making sure they don't return. They haven't sent forward any of their generals yet, you know? They haven't sent forward a proper army to test our strength.
What's the Elvish word for friend?
Stardust for 8 months. Thank you so much to support Stardust. How are you going today, man? Keep them on the flanks. When Orc Maulers become my best units, you know we're in it. No, I'm not around anymore as much, but I have to sub to keep the OG sub vibe going. Appreciate it, Stardust, man. Really do. And yeah, I try to drop in and say hello to you as well when I get the chance. But yeah, it's time gets sucked up. I know everyone knows how it is. Time disappears in a day. But I do really appreciate your support, and you know, Stardust, you feeling okay? Because normally you
You normally come in and make sure you say a proper hello to me. You know, that makes me think that you're not well or something's going wrong. Ah, yeah, there we go. There it is. Thank you. Now I know that you're okay. I would have been concerned if you hadn't pulled out the, you know, the anime girl reference. Orc archers, fire!
Attacking us!
I do feel pretty good firing at Gondorian soldiers. There's an evil flicker inside of me that's enjoying it.
Forward! We're under attack!
Okay, so can you and you fire at that, and you fire at... Oh, you charge. Okay, sure.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Run! No sleeping here!
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
Right, the archers. Right, push in. Around. Don't let them get away.
We've captured the...
400 gold from these victories as well. I'll take it. And a big thank you to everyone joining me here tonight for the first episode of this new series. It's been a bit of a muted first episode, honestly. Haven't really had any big battles yet. Reminds me of how the canned starting episode. Very
It's a trap!
like macro decisions. Setting you up for later on. I mean, the war is gonna come. We know this. Gondor are gonna bring the pain.
Come on!
The question is, can we get these two settlements before that happens? And I guess these two now as well. Yeah, it's no longer is it just take these two. It's we got to cut them off further at the pass. Okay.
No
Merge.
sleeping here!
Why you? Why are you not? Because it's barely. Where are you? You two.
Get ready
Merge.
for fighting!
Still almost making 5k a turn. If we can get that up
That's
to
not
over
so
5k with these mines, we should be able to build like a mine a turn across the board. Are you playing Can 2? Only took 2 settlements at turn 30. Everything else was just getting mines and troops for the script. Yeah. Okay, this is kind of like the first big battle. Because this is decently elite troops. I mean, look at the power balance. Their auto-resolve says they're favored. And that's even with a Nazgul leading us. And they have, what? Half as many troops as us. And they're on the attack. They're on the attack with half as many troops, and auto-resolve says they are favored. Now, the very good thing I just saw here is the captain is the Emerthian Squires, and not one of these Seaward Spearmen, which should make this hopefully easy enough. If we didn't have Leofric in here, I think we'd probably lose, though. He's the key to this, because we just have Spearmen, right? All of these are Spearmen units. This is the only sword unit is the Orc Raiders, and they're trash. So they're all just Spearmen. So the armor-piercing arrows from Leofric are what's going to get the job done. Now, I believe these towers do fire. I mean, I've never really defended here. Can we fire off the walls well?
Onward!
No, I'm not. I've only got one archer. If I had other archers, I'd put him up there. But yeah, I'm not going to put him up there. He needs to be set up to go for fire into one of the gates.
And there's not like there's no good overlook. Can you actually go like up here? No. Only up onto here. Yeah, no, there's no point in sending them up there. Now I'm pretty sure the towers don't do anything, or the ladders. I think it's just the rams. And will they send one ram or two? I suspect they'll send just one. I think. So, 2 generals. I'll be back here.
Units ready.
Oh yeah. Temple marksman. Yeah, very, very good unit. The ranged effective against armor effectively puts them in the tier of steel bowmen. So what we want is our weaker units first. You're going to be the front line. Then you, and then finally these 3 are our, because they're our best troops, so save them to last. 1, so we don't friendly fire them with with Leofric, but also so that they stay fresh for when their troops are exhausted. So if they come through this gate, we kind of need to be like set up on this hill here. I reckon we can do that a little better. Let's just go and let's see what happens. So if we set up, go to here, something I can do. No, I'm just very inexperienced defending, and this is not too bad here actually. Can we go just to there? We should be able to shoot into the gatehouse. Towers should fire. We go like a little narrower. More like that.
Advance.
They have more numbers than steel bowmen, which probably makes them a little better at range. Yeah, I think they're slightly less range than steel bowmen, right? Though 180. I think they have 190 on the steel bowmen, and possibly higher accuracy, and maybe even more arrows. But yeah, the more numbers. I think the steel bowmen are just better units all around. But yeah, there are a few more numbers on the Nazgul, or not Nazgul, the temple units. Now they are setting up a ladder. I was under the impression that ladders didn't do anything here. Hold up, I should send something up on the wall then. One of you come up on the wall then. I didn't think ladders could come up, but are they dropping it? Oh. I don't think they're actually using it. Pretty sure. I'm almost certain that you can't get up on the walls there. Not from outside. Okay, so they do appear to be coming to this side. Yeah, I think they're just going to stand out there with it. So we do want to get the surround. Remember to keep that tower firing. You 3 move forward. Okay. So where are our archers at? Right here. We want to leave that little alleyway open, because that's the kill shots. Probably like send one of these ones here. Nothing gets through. But yeah, we're just gonna wear them down.
Down our gates.
Wake up, you scum! Pick your feet up! Pick your feet up!
All right, you ready?
Fight down, you maggots!
Do you ever zoom minimap to find enemy generals easier? Not really. Normally I kind of see where they are on there. But it is something I probably could use a little more. Generally I'm fairly aware of where they are. I'm just so used to the minimap being that size. hopefully this cav should charge in onto our spears. Okay, slow things down. So you need to shoot at the Seaward Spearmen. Take them out. Shoot into that gatehouse. Get the kills. How's your angle there? Should be pretty good. That should be excellent. Perfect. That's exactly what we want. Just try to wear them down. We're coming through there. Right, and I think we can speed things up now. Cap them down. Stupid horseman. That's fine. I think most of this is going to keep fighting. It's the Seaward Spearman is the issue. That's what we need to get rid of. And our ammo is kind of running low. Like, it's not running low, but it is being depleted. So can you aim at the Lebanon clansman in the middle there? That's probably a better target. So you won't miss. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, you'll still hit some of the Seaward Spearmen, but we'll just aim more in the middle. And right now, you see, we're only tiring 2 of our units, and they're tiring their whole army. Because the other way you can win battles like this with inferior troops is with exhaustion. The archers are not too much of a concern. Not as much. Now there is another Seaward Spearman out here. Nothing we can do about that. Sea Serpent, g'day. I love seeing premium units such as Orc Band carving through trash like Lebanon Clansmen. I don't think that's what's happening. I believe they're probably the ones carving through us, but all the same. This is the only ones getting kills right now are these temple marksmen. Now, why is Leofric the Bowed an archer? After his whole backstory, wasn't he a, I don't know, aim at the Seaward Spearmen? Still 88 of them, try to take them down. He should have been a swordsman, because he was like a really good swordsman. There we go. 35%. That's actually not as high as I would like it. Still got a little bit of ammo left. This is still the premium targets we want to fire at. I mean, yeah, this guy's going to have the kill count. And we can use him in melee as well. I'm going to save that for when we go for the melee surround. Permanently reduces enemy morale is kind of important, but I want to get the full use out of the infighting. Possibly, but it's not just them. This is really good though. We're getting full value out of that. Okay, so now you are good. Just pull down from there a little bit. Alright, so then we're gonna go in with the melee units. Get in there. Get in there. Wait, there's no use to. And I mean, we're just gonna tire them a little bit, right? We got the numbers, so whack one of them in. To permanently lower the morale, plus, you know. Oh, do they route through us here? That's good. I'm gonna spread out so if anything routing through doesn't make it through.
Like this, we will smash the enemy. The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Okay. Good. So now look, these guys are fresh. They're warmed up. They've just run in. And they're fighting against exhausted lads that are very, very unhappy being here right now. These Black Root Vale archers, we're gonna have to come outside the second gate. Come out the second gate and charge around on them and try and surround them. But what we'll do is wait till engage them here, so that they can't just shoot us as we run around. We engage them and then come around back. Because we don't just want to engage them through the gate here, because they will kill our troops in the long run. We probably can get the Temple Marksman over here even. Don't need to be
all the cav's gone, so I can be fairly liberal with him and get him in on those Blackroot Vale archers. The only thing that would take him down is a ballista shot. Actually, oh, they're bringing in the seaward spears. Okay. Hold back. We need another unit in here. You come in this side. Don't let him get out. Don't escape. I get the full surrounds on. I know you're exhausted, but still you can jip around the back here and get in there. We just have spearmen, so you know, might be enough to get the rout if we get in behind them. They're wavering. I'll send in the Nazgul before I send in the Iroquois guard. Okay, now that they're in there, where's the Nazgul? So what we'll do is we'll get you to there. Kind of thinking about sending you around the back to carve through them. What's your stats against that? 12 and 22, 4 and 10. I mean, you should. I reckon you just go around while they're occupied. Take these ones with you. Leave the spears here just to hold them up. And then the bodyguard can come over, and if it's... Probably pull these units over here as well. Over here, go. Yeah, getting shot, get in there. That's when you'll die, as you're getting shot. Get in there. Throw that in, some infighting, go. Get in there. In that, where's the other ones? Where's the other unit? Down here. Now, should be fairly safe to send him in there. I mean, I don't know where the Nazgul... He's there. He should be okay. That should be fine. Should carve them up pretty handily. Now, can I get this unit around the back of them? So we've got some more permanent morale loss. Come around this side as well. Flank him. Now, I'm not concerned by the Nazgul being here. I mean, if he dies, he respawns, so it's not a great loss. But he'd be quite happy to get in amongst it. Yeah, he's fine. He's not going to have any problems against that. All I want is these guys here, so if they rout, they don't get away. They actually just stand here. Don't actually go in. Just stand there on defensive. Not defensive, but just stand there and chill. Right. Now I need to get around the back. Around the back. And then, yeah, they're broken. Good. Okay, then get into that. Everyone in there. We're in like a square. We might just be able to break them if everyone comes in from all the sides. Come on, they're so close to breaking. Get in there. Another unit in. You get on this side. Overwhelming numbers. Might be able to break them. On this side as well. Get in there. They're wavering. Have we got another one? Is that enough? Is that enough? Man, this is so cool, by the way. I love watching good units have, like, last stands against overwhelming numbers, you know?
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
That's all 3 uses of the permanent morale loss. Yep. This was a good choice to send them around the back here. They've just cleared them out pretty easily. Nazgul's untouched. While we just held them here with the spears. Yeah, we've sent in our Morannon Guard, which is a better spear unit. Now, I did hear Dodo, I don't know if you heard the other day, but apparently you can't get more than 10 hit points, even if it says they have more than 10. But apparently 10 hit points is the hard limit. Now, I'm not 100% convinced on it yet, but I can see that maybe in the game that it was coded that way. Just stop, so right in here. There you go. The tower might kill him here, actually, of all things. Okay, he's fully surrounded. These seaward spearmen. Ah, yeah, they're broken to death now. That's it. That was a fun battle. That was a little fun battle. Very good. So how many kills is of the 882, how many kills did Leofric get? Yeah, Dodo, I'm not sure. I had a YouTube comment, a couple of people in YouTube comments say that was the case, and that they were discussing it on the DaC Discord, and some of the people who know what they're talking about were talking about it. But yeah, it's I can see that it might be that way. 180. I think of the how many we kill? 882. I think he killed 600. I think he killed 600. $663. Yeah. So without him in there, we would have lost. Yeah. We would have lost hard without him in there. He got all the archer kills with his bow, and then he got into the Blackroot Vale. 2 full Blackroot Vale archers he took down by himself as well. Yeah. Gee. And 48 prisoners caught to top it off. So over 700. Over 700 of the 800 of the troops they lost, over the 1,000, yeah. 800 of the 1,000 they lost was from Leofric. Crazy. Oh yeah, Temple Knights are really good. I'm aware of what Temple Knights can do. I'm aware of what Temple Knights do when controlled by the AI. Bloody devastating.
Ambush!
Okay, that is good though. That's half of the spawned in army. Nope. And on top of it, we lost a bunch of troops. So you know what? Not as much money. We're not paying dead orcs. An agent detected. Public execution. I'm surprised he lasted that long. What is this? What is this? What is this nonsense? I'm tempted to actually let them try to siege this time, you know? I guess they could technically get past and siege this fort. Maybe that's what they're actually thinking of trying to do. Trying to siege the fort. I have to be a little bit careful about that because I don't want to lose Gothmog. But they'd have to walk to here and then walk to here and then they'd be able to get there, I think. They have to go through 2 zones of control. Right, Barad-dûr. We can now get cheap mines. Let's go. Minas Morgul. The Slave Hall. And over here, we want the...
No sleeping here.
Units. We also want the Slave Hall. Train some of those. So our spies currently down here. Not a lot going on. You can jump into there and just free upkeep. One there as well. The reason why U3 can't be over here. But you can jump in if need be. As well. Just some extra reinforcements. But we are just still trying to eke it out. We're making 6,200 now. I think we got. Did we get a mine built? Yeah, we got this mine built. We're going up to the tier 2 now. I kind of want to let them try to siege. Boromir is in here. That's the Royal Swan Knight one that the AI gets. Yeah, the player doesn't get them.
Yes.
Okay, 400 gold we're down to. 400, please. Just give it to me. I'm begging ya.
Okay, 400 was their price.
Acceptable. Good day to
Better
you.
than nothing.
At once. Stopping
Let's
here.
go.
Continuing
Have we got any
tomorrow.
missions currently? Hopefully get a diplomatic mission to talk to Dale or Erebor, Woodland Realm, all the above. Isn't it 3 zones of control? I guess.
Get ready for
1,
fighting.
2, 3. Yeah, possibly. Yeah, it probably would be 3, wouldn't it? Because it'd be the corner here. They march to here. That'd be 1 turn. They'd march to here. It'd be a 2nd turn. Then they could march to here. Would be a 3rd turn, and then they'd be able to hit the fort. So yeah, it would be a long trek past, but they could get it done. I mean, if they were doing that, I'd just move them out of the fort or move them into the settlement, or just attack them with the army. You know, just attack them with the army. That would work as well. I can actually see us getting elite units, or like somewhat elite units, online really quite quickly here. If we can get the mines in the back, and then focus military in these front settlements. I'm thinking probably faster than a lot of other factions. I can get that going. Yeah, I do remember when Kirithungal was a settlement. It is a fort now because there was a certain number of like settlement slots. So this is now a fort because now this is a settlement. They traded. So this is now this settlement wasn't here. Now it is, and now this is a fort. And they actually did another one in version 5 as well. There was 2. What was the other one? They made something a fort, and no, they removed a settlement and made just a settlement elsewhere. I can't remember where it was. I feel like another settlement up here somewhere. I feel like there was a settlement up here somewhere, and they took that out and they made it. Oh, I'm stretching my brain back now. Oh, to make Mornithel maybe? Because Mornithel wasn't here. So that something had to go for that to be put in as well. Henethanoon wasn't a city. Not in the previous version, at least. So it's been a fort since the previous... I don't know before the previous version, but it's been a fort since I've been playing it.
At your service, my lord. Without question, my lord. Yes.
Keep moving.
Without
Try and get a
question,
mission. So this army,
Come and get me, you
which is now just recruited
I
units,
will
not
only
not
address
stack,
you
which is
in battle.
much better for us.
This come and get me, you
I mean, we can
coward.
deal with this. I mean, there's a Lost and Arch Axeman in there, but apart from that, most of that is workable. Be a little bit concerned if they all marched up and went for here, wouldn't it? I do have some Orc Maulers in this army, and Archers, which up here we just had Spearmen. Yeah, that was the scary thing about up there. We just had Spearmen. This army's actually, decent.
Get ready for fighting.
Actually thinking about moving you down to this fort. I think I will. So I've got a Nazgul on each border. Right. Next tier of mines. Queue that up. Don't build anything else. Mines for days. Is it just 2 tiers? I assume it would be. Yeah, that's okay. Because that's a really good one. That almost 1200. Yeah, almost 1200 gold on that one. Yeah, Mornithel's new in version 5, yeah. But I couldn't remember which one they got rid of for that. Oh, was there... Oh, there might have just been a settlement here. Yeah, I think there was a... Yeah, there was a village. There was a village that was here. Yeah, because you used to go south and there was a village you took here. They got rid of that village and made Mornithel. Yeah, so there was that for that. And then down here, they got rid of the settlement and made it the settlement out here. And just made this a fort. Which I think was an attempt to nerf Mordor, right?
AI Mordor, nerf them a bit so they don't have as many troop recruitment settlements right on Gondor's border. I think that's the general idea. So that's okay. We can let them move. We got production. We can do whatever we need to here. We're not threatened. Oh, they're starting to send generals, but not armies. They're heading north. Yep, that's fine. Take that out. I'm feeling really good about this. I think we've got some good production going. All we need is the ring to pop up in Minas Tirith and be sad that we probably couldn't get there. I'll be able to make a push for it. Dale. Hello, Dale. Now, I'm actually not going to talk to them yet this turn.
At once.
I'd like to move a little closer to their other to Erebor before I start talking to them.
At once. Without question, my lord.
Okay, Durthang. Get that one up, and then we can start working towards the temple units here. So as soon as we have this, we'll build anything we need to get temple units. We won't go mines because they're garbage anyway. Just go straight for temple unit line. That mine's building. Good. You can stand here. Means one of these archers can go zip into here. It's an extra. If I can get a general for here, that'd be good. What are we, 14 turns? So he'll just govern Barad-dûr. We'll need that. Tribute camps will be soon as well. The tribute camps are going to be the killing power of our armies once we go on the offensive. The Cav. As you can see, our infantry do not match up well against their infantry. We really, really do struggle. They broke the unit limit with EOP. And they broke which means you can have like as many custom generals and stuff and various units as you want. I don't know whether they broke the settlement limit with EOP. They could have. I'm not sure about that. Not saying they didn't. I'm just saying I don't know. Definitely broke the unit limit though. Right, Minas Morgul, you're the priority. Yeah, I mean this is just gold. I'm getting free. I'm building up my military ability as well as getting cheaper upkeep. More upkeep on units. Couldn't be asking for better from that. Same over here. Grab that one. Then we may need some more troops. Over here at the mines. Not going to get them started this turn, but that's okay. We can wait till next turn. Now, this army, mainly trash, but we did lose a lot of our troops here. I think what we can do is just move these over. Avoid recruiting new units, just use the ones we already have. Jump out to there. I'm slowly kind of just burning through my really trashy units because I don't intend on pushing to Gondor with trashy units. I intend on taking better stuff. Why I'm kind of really prioritizing these two settlements in terms of their military halls, and then we can start getting the elites out and running.
Can I help, my lord? At once. Continuing tomorrow.
Yeah, save money. Now the concern is right now is that I'm letting Gondor kind of just do whatever they want. They're getting a complete free pass. Which AI Mordor would not normally give them.
Defend the camp!
I'm into this campaign, by the way. I know I said previously, you know, I got to convince myself to play a Mordor campaign, but now that I've started, the brain's ticking over, the cogs are turning. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do. I'm certainly in. I'm sucked in. That's fine.
Come and get
No
me,
problem there. They'll probably siege for another turn. We can kill him. No reason we should let him stay alive. So we'll sally out and attack that. 4-ish looking army anyway. And we've actually got cash spare, and we're building in all the settlements we want to be building in. So this is where we can now go to these other 3 and start greeting a little bit on them. Okay.
No sleeping here!
Grishnak, he's having some he's having a bit of experience. He's getting out in amongst it.
Get ready for fighting! Get
They
ready
don't even run away. They are that damn confident. This blood of Numenor, it's spent very, very poorly. They think that they can just march up and take us. They value their strength that much.
Stay alert!
No. Like that, thank you. Yeah. Good. Maulers will probably be a unit that we recruit even when we get the Black Uruk tier. The Maulers are just really, really good. We'll keep grabbing them. So it'll be the halberds, the swordsmen, the archers, plus maulers as an armor-piercing flanking unit, plus cav from the Dominion camp. And I guess the infantry from the Dominion camp as well. And any Morgul chosen units. There will be no need to have Orc host, Orc band, Morannon guard, Orc scouts, Orc archers. There'll be no point in having any of them in my armies that I used to push, because they're just too weak. You can use them in a pinch to defend, to just block units, but we will have so much recruitment of our other units that there just won't be a need. Yeah, the pikes I get from the camp as well. So the pikes and the spearmen I'll get from the camp. I'll take them. They're pretty much as good as my mainline units anyway. Switch. And then go for a little counter charge. Start getting around with these lads. We'll need you on the captain's bodyguard. Engaged. Shoot their archers with our archers. Give them hell. See my face up, it gives you hell, gives you hell. When you walk my way.
Like this,
Man,
the
I'm
enemy are badly bloodied.
reaching
They have
back for
lost
that.
half their men.
Okay, get into the bodyguard, get into the Gondor militia, let them have it. This is the killing power. And Captain's bodyguard, as good as they are, cannot survive being hit in the rear by Orc maulers. Yeah, look at them drop so quick. They're good, but Orc maulers are just a really powerful unit. Right? We're not shooting them. I guess they're out of range. General's in here somewhere, dying. There he is. This brave archer is still standing his ground and firing, the two of them.
The enemy's general.
Not brave anymore.
Guard him well and make it so he can see us defeat the rest of his army.
Go over here and just shoot him so they don't have to chase him to the ends of the earth. Oh, there we go, good. Losing your alliance with Rune as Mordor would actually be worse than losing Cairn. Yeah, because you get the Lokinus Rim and the Lok Gamp Rim. Yeah, I would certainly prefer to not lose Rune, which you shouldn't lose Rune, really. Because there's not a script that's going to kick Rune from your alliance. Whereas with Cairn, there potentially is. So... Can definitely, I may lose those units. Does anyone know, if I have the Candish units recruited, so if I have like Marauders or Varag Lancers recruited in my armies and Can goes good, so I lose the alliance with them, do these units get like just deleted? A la Dunedain units if you go Mercenary Bree? Or do you still get to keep them, but you just can't recruit them anymore? Does anyone know the answer to that? What about their legs? They don't need those. Chop and block. Stuff. Look at all this free upkeep. This is exceptional.
Get ready for fighting.
Merge, boys. Merge.
Listen up.
Why can I not retrain them? Full coast? Oh, I just don't have the money. Okay. I was like, what? How can I do it? At least when Can turns on, you do get something. I guess I get the Inquisitor, right? I mean, AI Mordor gets it, so I'm guessing I get it. It'd be pretty dirty if I didn't.
Yes, my lord. Without question.
Yeah, I'll talk to them this turn. So I still have 9 regions, but these guys are always broke as. Actually, they're not broke. They got meager.
You hold us at there is
So
something
we
else
might be able to
you
get some money out of them.
then.
Let's just try 1,000 because I'm despicable, so I don't think they'll like me.
No, we will
We'll
not
try
this
less
was
next
a
turn.
waste.
Yes. Stopping here.
750 gold immediately used. Beyond this one, yep, good to go. They're really devastating my land here, which is I don't really care because I haven't built economic structures here. I get free upkeep for my troops, so it doesn't affect me. Not really. I mean, it takes a little bit of money out of the settlement, but what is it taking out? 77? Don't care. They can keep devastating that all they want. I mean, yeah, look at this. We got the 3 from this, the 2 from this, and now at the moment, another 3. We're about to get 4. That's 4, 6, 9. 9 free upkeep.
Can I help, my lord? Without
What is it you wish to
Fellas,
discuss?
fellas, 800 gold. I know Dorwinium went down to 400, but maybe you can give me more? Yeah, nice.
You hold us at until we meet
Talk
again.
to Erebor next turn.
at once.
Right. So is everywhere actually building? No way. We've done it by turn 18. Everywhere is building. Across 9 settlements. It's pretty impressive, actually. They're just hanging out there. They didn't attack us again.
Fellas, just come in. The water's warm. Get in here. Captain Pelilas. Pelilas. The Lost Arch Axemen must have done something bad in a previous life because, you know, they're not the captain. And instead, this Gondor militia is. Okay. No cab this time, though. This is actually a lot scarier in a way, that this army is mostly infantry. In fact, it's all infantry. And barely any archers. In fact, it's pretty much, yeah, no archers at all. This is all just pure infantry. So in a way, this is, yeah, almost scarier than the quote-unquote higher tier army that already attacked us. If this was led by a general, this would be quite a fight. Now, I am tempted to see, and there's no point in not really trying, because I can get them down from the walls. But I am tempted to see how well do we shoot off the walls in this on this settlement. Because some settlements, like these custom walls, are just really, really good. Like Esgaroth, Erebor, really good ones. And sometimes they're just as trashy as, you know, other standard settlements. Probably don't get that far because you don't have that much range. No. Can I not, like, zoom back more or something here? No, apparently not. Nice. Go like... No. Don't want you to go like that wide. Just go like that. That's fine. See how that goes. And don't fire at will. I'll let you tell you what you need to do. I'm assuming they're attacking the same spot as last time. AI normally does that, so we can set up here, ready to go. They got a nice bit of experience last time as well.
March! Onward!
Out there. They mark their shots. Perfect. And then once again, pull back the higher tier units for later use. And send in the garbage tier as the holding force. Start. You two, pull back to here. One of you kind of go first. I have a suspicion it's a bit similar to Gundabad, and it's units can fire off the walls pretty well there. At least it's militia, yeah, but it's Gondor militia, so, you know. I could shoot these axemen. I don't know if I'll actually get kills on them or not. How much armor do they have? I can't tell yet. How much armor do they have? 11, as opposed to 5 and 4 is 9. It's actually not that different, really, if you include the shield. Your range is pathetically short, isn't it? You're not going to have a good angle by the time they come in here. Fire. Yeah, see how you shoot. Yeah, pretty good. Territorial guards. We bring oh yeah, we're bringing some down. That's good. Go for these territorial guards behind.
We're under attack! We're under attack!
Could you instead go for these ones? Go for them in the back.
The enemy are battering down the gates! We're under attack!
Brought down a decent number of them. Keep shooting, yeah, good.
Blast their eyes! The enemy's ram is through our gates!
Okay, so now we know this wall is good for shooting off. At least forward. Hold fire, hold fire. Wait to fire at those two. Fire at that. Okay, in they come. Now your job is to fire at the axemen. They get those axemen, and then all will be well. You're out of ammo, perfect. Exactly what we wanted.
Victory will be ours.
Could you now get down off the wall? Because we don't want to fight Gondor units on a wall up there. This way. Come down to here, thank you. Then come. Same with you. Get over here. Just slow things down a smidgen. Orc scouts may only have 2 damage, but there's over 200 of them. Yeah. Not bad. Now, a better argument probably was to say don't use the ammo out here and just, you know, let them shoot into the blob in here, and they'd get a lot more value for their shot. I don't think we need them in here, and there is something said for removing troops before they even make it into the melee. Like, it's just free damage. Even though we could have got more value later, it's immediate value now. Like, yeah, if we had all those lads firing to here right now, that'd be pretty good. Like, we'd be taking out pretty much this whole army. Maybe it would have been just better. These lads have done a pretty good job anyway. Okay, down we come. Remember, we're keeping everyone else fresh. Throw him one of these to start getting him scared.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
I mean, every one of those arrows should be near on getting killed. Those are shooting the axemen, right? I mean, you're shooting into the middle. That's good as I can ask for. Okay. Almost ready to send the next wave in. Speed it up. Use the rest of the ammo. Yeah, you can get in there. They're starting to weaker on that flank. And what unit is out here? Gondor militia. Come around to here as well. Try and get the full surround on. Let's send 2 of these in reserve, along with the general, if things really start to look bad. Come out the side gate along with the Nazgul, and we'll flank around the back. You 2 are just standing in reserve here if needed. Get into that.
Very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
How we go now? We've spent all our arrows and we've only killed 45%. That is a concern. We've taken out the captain. That makes a big difference now. Good. They're now starting to rout, hopefully. Or the militia, he's not come out yet. Come around to here.
Only the battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
Let's go. Breaking. Yeah, good. They're done. sure that the general isn't anywhere near a ballista shot. Just go at this end. Thank you. Alright, and then you can just take them out for free.
We await your command. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Stuff. Now the question is, how many of these Orc scouts get? 86 and 106. Yeah, so they definitely would have got more kills if I'd preserved the ammo and fired into the blob. But it's not terrible, considering what, like 30 of those were axemen. And they didn't take any damage themselves, so it's just free. And it would have been a lot more friendly fire kills if they were firing in, because they're not as accurate as the marksmen, so there's that to consider. I think all in all it's probably pretty even either way, however I decide to use those archers in that battle. And by using their ammo early, this is something else. Use the ammo early, that means they get a chance to recover their fatigue after firing. And then if they have to fight in the melee, they're fresh again to fight, rather than if you save their ammo for later, and then they end up having to fight anyway, then they're already exhausted from firing their quiver, and then they got to get into melee. And then they're just useless, beyond useless. We'll thank Flourishes, our ally over in Isengard. Okay, Durthang. So, what do we need to get Black Númenóreans? We need a Chieftain's Hall and a Dark Temple of Melkor. The Dark Temple of Melkor will give us growth, so we're better off going that one first. So let's work towards that. Temple of Melkor, yep. And then Durthang, oh sorry, not Durthang. Uruk Estelad, we've got our mines up. Now this is an economic settlement, we don't care about military here. So our best play here is probably growth. How much do roads give us? Actually, I lie. The roads will be very good here, my goodness. Hunting lodge. Yeah. Growth from that. Let's get the roads. Yeah. Definitely right. And roads are good here as well because we got to transport troops. It's kind of through the middle of everywhere. Yeah, I'm a sucker for roads. I love roads. I'm trying to do more growth when I can, but the roads are just too good there. Because I know I can kind of stack growth bonuses with the temples with Melkor Shadow, so kind of makes going growth viable. Gondor and Isengard, okay, sure. Oh, sure. Over here, we need to merge and retrain. And recall, we can recruit like a bunch of troops here if we need to. So we don't need to, because we're not AI. We don't need to spam and throw units into the, piss units into the wind, so to speak, and just waste money. We can spend that better.
At your service, my lord.
You have a proposition?
Hold up. Do I have a mission to talk to dwarves? Did I get a mission? Did I get a mission yet? I just don't want to do trade rights if I haven't got the mission yet. Did that pop last turn? Can't remember. I'll just... I can do it next turn. I'll just close. Let's see. Do I have it? I do. Okay, we can do it next turn. That's fine. I thought it was, but I was questioning myself. We'll just leave it for now. We are building everywhere.
And we're not getting a lot of return on investment right now because we're getting all the carpenter's huts. But as soon as they're finished, that's when we start to rake it in. Gimli's going for a wander. He's going in the wrong direction of Imladris. Erebor just got their mines. They're thinking the same way I am. Digging deeper. I can get behind that. Just need to keep an eye on. Where's my spy? What are you doing over there? You need to actually be where I can see things coming.
I will only address you in battle. Come and get me, you coward.
I wonder what's happened down here where they've taken that as well. It's going to be quite a push up and down both sides. Threat there, we're all good. This Morgul. Yeah, and that because they're not sieging us here, we're just getting a chance to get the infrastructure up and running. Right, so that is now done. The question now is, what do we go for? We can pretty much do whatever we want. We can get Black Uruk units either way. We can go for armor. Or we can go for the Dominion camps. Dominion camps, can we build them now? It requires a blacksmith. Can we just go blacksmith? It's one turn. It's only 3 tiers. It's pretty quick to get it done. Do Black Uruks even benefit from the blacksmith? I don't know. They might get 1 tier. What do these guys get? They get chainmail. So I'm feeling that's tier 3. Yeah. I don't think they will. But I need to get the blacksmith to get the tier 2 Dominion camp, which is really what I want. Because that's Lokinus Rim, Lok Gamp Rim, Varag Lances. That's the goods. That'll be the best units I can recruit, basically. Don't really care about it. Just get the blacksmith. And we can retrain some of these lower tier orcs as well while we're hanging out. We got money now. Just don't really want to spend it on trash. I mean, I do probably want orc maulers. So start grabbing some orc maulers. If I could just swap them out.
Listen up. Get ready for fighting.
I want to try and keep the orc maulers from anywhere else. Okay. So yeah, what we'll do is we'll switch in the you don't need to be there right now. You're just costing money. Jump back over here. Start getting the orc maulers, because they we do want. To maybe do a little bit of a push. Major Tom, g'day. Watched the G incident yesterday. I cannot believe it. Out of the whole bodyguard unit, only managed to hit the general. I know. That's why I was confused. I did not understand what had happened. My brain just couldn't comprehend it. In the moment, nothing made sense. Dorwinian have gone Northman. Okay. Interesting. I don't know what I would have preferred them to do. Probably Avari. Well, Emerald Expanse, they're doing well. Oh! Shivas! The Desert Sand. Sauron has now recalled Shivas back to serve. Shivas the Desert Sand was only a small boy when Sauron met him. Sauron felt the unbridled power dormant inside Shi and gave him a ring to unlock his potential. He became second only to the Witch King in magical power. You can learn of Shi's tale by selecting on the campaign map. Now, we'll probably do that next time. Let's not select him right now, because that'll be quite a story, I would assume. Now what we want is these trash units are the ones I want on the front line.
We have completed an objective.
Wherever they are. Come down here.
Objective
Them on the front line, and they can just die and whatever. I don't care about them. Okay. So this is an economic settlement. There's no way we're getting military out here first. The question is, what do we want? Mines. They're garbage mines, but they're still mines nonetheless. We'll do okay. Roads are way better. Let's get the roads than the mines here. Same probably out here. They don't even have mines, so just get the roads. And small. Okay, we want to keep doing that line. We can retrain, give them some better equipment. Over here, same deal. Getting that free upkeep. Better units. Whack them in there. We don't see an army here yet. There was an army kind of marching this direction. I would rather keep them in reserve because we want to start getting the numbers of maulers up. And just throw the Orc Raiders in. Let them do the dying. Be happy with that. Booked Erebor.
Yes, Lord. What can I do for you?
What can I do for you?
accept this offer. Very well.
What can I do
What's
for
your
you?
next suggestion then? Let's see. Well, that was
You-
an event. Yes,
Can it?
at once. Yes. Continuing tomorrow.
Kind of looks like you'd be in Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, the Shivas guy. Those settlements are great beast regions, I believe. Yeah. I think so as well. I'm not denying that. Maybe not. This one is Morgost. Actually, just because there's a beast cage doesn't mean it's great beasts. But here doesn't. They do. Yeah. I think most of these are. It's just right now, I'd rather... These settlements need to be dedicated to economy because we're going military, 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 right? These three settlements are going purely military structures. And so everything else in here is going economy. Just to support the front three line. And then once we've got that going... Barador's already got roads, so once we get this second tier of mines here, I'm kind of thinking of going military here as well, because we've got the tribute camp and the weapon bonus upgrade. So yeah, once we get this mine up and roads already done, we're going to switch into probably leather tanners, so we can get the tier 2 to the blacksmith, get the tier 2 of the tribute camp as well here. So we can just start slamming out Lokinus Rim, Lokamp Rim, Varag Lancers into our armies. So yeah, we'll swing this into military as well, but then everyone else will be... economy. And this one, I mean, I'm looking at the turns. Turn 21, I'm vaguely aware that, you know, the Candish decision will be happening at some point. So this settlement probably needs to have something in the way of military ready to go, at least to recruit out here, since it will be the border. Anyway, that's going to be it for episode 1 of Mordor. Gone for about 3 hours. I was going to stop when we got to about 3 hours today. Yeah, you've enjoyed it so far. It hasn't really kicked off yet. It's been a couple of battles, but yeah, things will heat up. So if you've been joining me this evening live, thank you so much all of you joining me. Thanks so much again, Stardust, for the resub for 8 months. Appreciate it. And if you're watching over on YouTube, be sure to like,
like the video, first video of the series. Be sure to like it, subscribe, comment, and tell me which of your Nazgul backstories is your favorite. I'm telling you, for me so far, I think I prefer this guy, Leofric. It's just a sad tale over the assassin, the guy, the father stabber, the patricide. Although he was a good guy too. They're both heartbreaking. Anyway, I'll see you in the next episode. Have a good one.